Hello, everybody. I hope all of y'all are doing well on this Wednesday night. This is probably not going to be an insanely long stream just because I am extremely busy tomorrow. So, kind of want to make sure I get a half-decent night of rest. Alright, so I'm currently pulling up the guides for the collectibles. Hey Cassie, hey Aiden, but tonight we are doing a little something like what we did like a year ago at this point. Burp. We're going to be playing Life Is Strange Remastered, but for dialogue choices, and if we have to look in a certain direction for something, we are only allowed to hit circle or look to the right, which is what we did with The Walking Dead, the whole collection, and it ended up going like really badly most of the time, but that made it more entertaining. So the only exception in this game is that, unlike The Walking Dead, there are certain things you have to do in order to get certain pictures. It's not really that big a deal if I were to miss any pictures, because there is a like collectible cleanup mode, so it's not really that big a deal. But it is something to keep in mind, so I might sometimes have to do something slightly different just to get the collectibles out of the way. But otherwise, we are just going to be hitting the circle button and seeing if it goes as badly as The Walking Dead did. I'm actually interested about this, though. I'm actually very curious to see how this is going to go. It might not go badly. I don't know, maybe circle button's the good option in this game. I legitimately don't remember. It's been like 10 years since I played the original. Yeah, I'm gonna have a super busy day tomorrow, though, so probably won't be streaming super late tonight. Probably won't be streaming tomorrow either. Probably gonna go see Final Destination Bloodlines tomorrow. It's actually supposed to be really, really good. I'm looking at the guide just to see where our collectibles are. Looks like our first one isn't for like a good like 10 or 15 minutes into the game, so I have understood the privacy policy. I actually have to open it. That's kind of silly. There we go. Alright, yeah, let's see how poorly this goes. That's fine. And then subtitles on, that's good. I don't think this game is bad with like copyrighted music or anything. So hopefully it's not going to be any sort of problem. I don't think it will be though. Yeah, I remember this. I mean, this game was great. Loved the original. Before the Storm wasn't necessarily bad. It's just the fact there's no like superpowers in it or anything. Yeah, it's been about 10 years. It's crazy since it came out. I guess I probably played the PS4 version after that then, though. The consequences will decide on everything that happens, or the consequences will be dependent on your actions. Too loud or anything, or too quiet. Definitely let me know. That sounds just a little bit loud. Actually, that sounds like really kind of loud, so let's turn some of the volumes down a bit. Voices need to stay up probably, and sound effects, drop those. Hey, sweet, it's going well. Doing something a little different tonight. We are starting off a sort of mini playthrough.
What's happening?
I'll probably get through this game since I won't be, like I said, I won't be streaming super late tonight, so probably like 3, maybe 4 streams of this game tonight.
Wait, there's the lighthouse.
Of this game in total to get through it.
I can make it there. I hope. Please let me make it there.
And then before the storm is going to be like another probably 3, because it's only 3 chapters, but they're all long. Alright, so there's no pictures we have to take until after we, like, get to the classroom and everything. Oh, doing better than I am. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. The giant tornado thing. And do we meet up with Chloe out here? Is that the thing that's going to happen here, or is that later?
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's a pretty fake-looking tornado. Just saying. And at some point, we still gotta play Double Exposure. We'll play that someday, though. And that's where we died. At the end.
Whoa.
That's 2 to
That
3
was
days have been
so
crappy for you.
surreal.
That sucks, man. Hope it gets better
Little
soon.
Pieces of time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay. I'm
These
in
pieces of
class.
time can frame us
Everything's
in our
cool.
world, in our
I'm
sorrow.
okay.
From light to shadow. From color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer
And
who perfectly captured
yeah, there's
the
a lot of
human
dialogue
condition
in this
black
game,
and white?
Fall
so
asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
can't really skip
Weird.
through it.
Diane Arbus.
There you go, Victoria.
There's the girl on Hinge
Why
2 days
Arbus?
ago, plan on getting
Because of her
over the
images
day
of
after.
hopeless faces.
Text her when you
feel
got
like
there.
totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers in
I hate when that happens, man. That's
She saw
happened to me
humanity as
quite a few
tortured,
times,
right?
though.
And frankly, it's bullshit. Shh, 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 shh. Keep
Alright,
it
so
to
there are
yourself.
going to be times where you have
Look at this
to
crap.
hit, like, triangle
How
to
can
look
I
at
show
stuff.
this to Mr.
Seriously,
Jefferson?
I could frame
But
can
we're
hear the
mostly
class
just looking
laughing
to
at
the
me now.
right as much as possible on, like,
Anybody
major
else looked at
decisions
this?
and stuff.
What would they think?
I
I
don't
should
know
take a
if there's
picture
going to
to
be
prove
all
this.
that
Plus,
many
it's kinda have to get my
chances to
daily
use the
selfie
circle
quota.
in this game compared
too easy?
to a
obvious?
Telltale game.
What if Arbus chose to
Because
capture
sometimes
people
you
at
don't
the
even
height
you just
of their
don't even have the
youth or innocence?
option. So maybe we decide on
She
what our
had grown up.
secondary option is at
I
some
believe
point.
Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A
Yeah,
dumb
hey,
word
Wayer
for a
T.
wonderful
Internet is
photographic
definitely
tradition.
seems to be working,
Max
so knock on wood,
has a
hopefully it
gift.
stays.
Of course, as
Platinum
you
on
all know,
Phineas and
the
Ferb
photo portrait
and
has
Five
been
Nights at
popular
Freddy's.
since the
Nice.
early 1800s.
That's why
Your
your mom, you
generation
were
was
gonna
not
watch a
the
movie.
first to use
Oh
images
man.
for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains
Yeah,
that the
that's
portraiture
happened to me
has
quite a few
always been
times,
vital
though.
aspect of art and
Unfortunately, getting
photography
flaked
for
on
as
like that.
long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to
Duh,
the
what's the
first
circle button
self-portraits?
say? That's the right answer. I did know.
But I kind of forgot.
Yeah, that's a
Either know
great
this
answer.
Or not, Max. Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror.
Usually went to the singles
Now
event.
you're
Mom
totally
wouldn't
stuck
stop
in
asking
your
questions.
zone.
Yeah, that's happened to
Selfies.
me.
Very good, Victoria.
That's happened to me
The
before.
Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces,
Parents like to
making
ask a
them
million
extremely
questions
popular
about
from the
anything.
1800s onward. The first American daguerreotype self-portrait was done
I think
by
we just have
Robert
to sit here and
Cornelius.
listen for now.
You can find out all about him in your textbook or even online. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography.
Yep, that
So
couldn't
Stella
possibly be
and Alyssa,
considered
get it
creepy at
together.
all.
Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you
Although-
pretending not to see me.
Maybe at least some of the students are at least 18, so at least it's not something illegal, necessarily, that aspect of it. Other things certainly are.
Yes, Victoria.
Victoria,
Okay,
don't waste a
so we
second
do have to hit
kissing ass.
square to use photos, unfortunately.
Everybody in class is turning in a photo. So
But we're just using circle on, like, actual dialogue choices and stuff. So, that's our first picture and our first trophy, because every single trophy is either tied to beating the story or taking a bunch of pictures.
And I want to represent Black Willow.
Did that just
You
pop
have just by
twice?
participating, by putting yourself out there in the world.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Did that just pop twice? Or am I dumb? It sounded like it popped twice. Just only about not focus on life and no, just don't socialize. As soon as you do that, the very minute you try it, starts saying, that sucks. Okay, no, it didn't pop twice, even though it looked like it did. Hey, T-Jade? Yeah, parents like to interfere with stuff like that sometimes, unfortunately.
On a bigger road. I don't want anybody to feel excluded.
All right, can
from
I
this process,
leave?
but I also want everybody to know that this photograph. I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your entry.
All right, we can't get anything else until we go outside of the school.
I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
I didn't have
I
any
didn't have any
time.
Way too much homework.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch-up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your
I will
gift
say the
with
one
others.
unfortunate thing with this game
That's
is that
what
since I
separates
have
the
already
artist
done it
from the
twice at
amateur.
this point, it is going to be slightly less interesting on my end, but it's okay because that's why we are doing these weird rules for it.
You didn't tell me how cute I looked yet.
I was about to.
I'm not paying 100.
You always
Welcome to the real world.
Just cute?
hot.
Then I might send you a special picture during class.
I might send you a special picture during class. Okay, then.
Plays it so sharp.
Is that a
I need
thing
a
that the
serious
kids
timeout
do
in the bathroom.
nowadays? I
Splash
legitimately
water on
don't
my
know.
face and make sure I don't
I
look
haven't
like
been
a
in school
total
in
loser.
high school in 10 years, 11 years.
So fucking warm.
You know, hopefully once you get out and
She's
get
so
more
fucking shy.
independence, like after college and stuff, hopefully, I mean, really, hopefully anytime sooner you could just get a little bit more freedom. Alright, let's roll. So yeah, first one that we have to get after this is outside the school, which I don't think happens until after the flashback. I think that there are various things that you can interact with out here if you wish, such as missing
These
people
missing persons
posters.
posters are popping up everywhere.
That particular song is probably going to end up being copyrighted, I feel like. I'm surprised they don't have a streamer mode, though. Like, that's actually kind of surprising. I'm just going to turn that down for now, because that song seems like it's something that would be copyrighted.
Ah, the science room. Ah, the science room. Here's the portal to Warren's brain.
So leave that at a pretty low volume, just in case that song is, because that's actually sounded pretty loud. Random person
Stella
on the
is
floor
always deep in her
drawing.
notes. She didn't come to Blackwell to mess around.
Stickers, random people. That's a lot of lockers, given the fact that this is like a private art boarding school. Wait, actually, this is a boarding school. Why the hell are there lockers here? I never thought of that before. Why would you need that in a boarding school? And how are there actually that many students here? There's only like 50 students we ever see in this game, so I don't know why you need like 2,000 lockers. Just saying. Seems like a waste of space and a waste of money. Alright, so I believe that we can just go straight to the bathroom. Can we harass the security guard yet? No, I don't think we can harass him right now. I think that's later. There's no sprint button, is there? No, there's not. Okay then, let's go to the bathroom. And let's see what the circle button does when we get to here. I don't know what it's gonna
Good.
do.
Nobody can see my meltdown. Except for me.
Why are you melting down? Because you were told you had to turn in an assignment?
Now, who would bother to write that crap?
What does it say? Okay, yeah, that seems unnecessarily aggressive.
I'm good to flow. Thanks.
At least it's only in the women's bathroom here.
I remember when somebody punked the alarm last month. They
Yeah, I'm
didn't
pretty sure
schedule
that
a
can
science
get you
class without quiz.
thrown in prison if you choose to do that, so definitely don't do that.
I feel like the universe is taunting me everywhere I go
Yeah,
today.
please
It all
don't
started
ever
with that
set off a fire
bizarro
alarm
dream in
unless you
class.
actually have a fire,
Am I going
so
crazy?
yeah, because I'm pretty sure that can get you in severe trouble. I gotta say, this platinum is actually not super common. It's only a 32% almost,
Just relax. Stop
31.97%.
torturing yourself.
So that's actually
You have
really
a
not
gift.
as common as I would have expected. Because, I mean, obviously it's a super easy platinum. It's a 1, maybe 1.5 out of 10 at most. If you consider the fact that you do have to do more than just beat the
When the
game
door
in this one. You
closes,
do have to
a
take the
window
pictures,
opens.
even though none of them are really difficult
Or
at all, as long as you have a
something like
guide. So,
Okay, girl, you don't get a photo
regardless,
op like
I'm just
this
a little bit
every day.
surprised. I guess it's the time, because this is like a 10-hour platinum, so I guess that's probably part of it. Oh, can I take a photo of the butterfly? I think I... That's not a trophy, though. That's actually a story thing, isn't it? I'm playing on your Switch for the last few days. Saints Row 4 again. Nice. I have not been playing my Switch recently. Haven't really had the chance to. Been way too busy.
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss.
Yeah, I don't think that an act of massive
what do you
domestic
want?
terrorism will
I
end
hope you
well
check the
for
perimeter,
you, sir.
as my step-ass would say.
It didn't
No.
work. It was
Let's
a
talk
very
business.
bad
I
thing
got
about
nothing for you.
30 years ago in
Wrong.
Oklahoma
You got
City,
hella
so
cash.
That's
definitely
my
don't want to do
family,
that.
not me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this bitch.
I don't really
I
think
can
that
tell
it would matter, because I
everybody
think
Nathan
they would
Prescott
just
is a
hide the
punk ass who
story.
begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck
I mean, they'd
am or who
legitimately
you're
just
messing
hide the
around
whole
with.
story, so...
What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down.
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm
Yeah,
so
they'd hide the
sick of
story.
people
I don't
trying
really
to control
think
me.
it would
You
mean
are going to get in
anything. They would
hella
probably
more
just
trouble
pay
for
you
this than drugs.
twice
Nobody
whatever
would
it is just to
ever
make you
even
shut
miss your
up.
punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho! No!
Alright, and now we get to where the game actually starts. Like, more officially, in my opinion.
Whoa. What the fuck? How? How
The
can
good
that
thing
be?
is your mom and sister are going to
was in
Pakistan in
the
July, so
bathroom.
just you and your dad. Oh, that's
He
good
shot
then.
that poor girl.
That's
I
good.
held up my hand.
And you'll
and
meet her
then
in the
I
summer
was
when
back
more
here.
people are out and about and having fun. Not to mention, Dad and sister went to Illinois to see the
already
University
heard
of
this
Chicago. His sister wants to go to med
From
school there.
to shadow.
Okay.
From color.
Now Kate is
I know
being
that's a
house
good...
occupant.
I don't know how good of a med school that is, because I
And
don't
the
know anything
Victoria's
about the
phone
University of
booth.
Chicago, so I wouldn't
This
be
is
able to give a
real.
fair assessment on that.
Now,
And now I
can you
know
give me an
that
example of a
Man, I
photographer.
cannot believe
North
this.
Carolina, of course, we have a
Edition in
couple
black
of
and
really
white.
good
Okay, if I'm crazy,
med
I might
schools.
as well go all the way.
Bueller.
Diane,
Can I
Marcus.
actually reverse
There
time?
you go, Victoria.
So we have, like, Chapel Hill, of course. UNC Chapel Hill is a pretty good med school, I believe. Duke is a much better med school, though. If you
did
manage to get into it, and it's
I
also,
actually
like,
did
it's
it.
insanely
Photographer who
expensive, so...
perfectly
I'm a
captured the
human
human
time
condition in
machine.
black and white. Anybody?
Max,
Alright,
don't
we have to
freak
take
out.
the selfie
Not yet.
There you
again.
go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
When I took my selfie, Jefferson asked me a question. If he does again,
I
I'll
believe
know
Max
this is for
taking
real.
what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift.
I know I'm not
Of
dreaming
course,
this.
as you all know, the
It's
photo
real.
portrait has been popular
I can
since
tell.
the early 1800s. Your generation
So I
was not
can
the
go
first
back
to
in
use
time.
images for
Hopefully give him a
selfie
plat for
expression.
Trackmania
What if
this
that girl isn't
weekend.
dead
Big
yet?
ups. Hope you can pull it off.
The point
Can I
remains,
say
I've
that?
seen quite a few people play that
always been a
game, and it
vital
looks
aspect of
awful
art
for
and
trophy
photography
hunters.
I
for-
need to go to the bathroom quickly and check it out.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly
Now, man,
wanna
you're
join
in
the
New York. I'm
conversation,
sure
can
you've
you
got way
please
more, like,
tell us the name of the
opportunities for
process
events
that
and
gave
stuff
birth
than I
to
do
the
down
first
here.
Self-portraits.
I have to
Sorry, but
use the
I really have to use
bathroom.
the bathroom.
Nice try, Max. But you're not going to get away that easy. We can talk more after class. Is there anybody
Oh,
here
shit.
who knows their stuff?
Jefferson wants to keep me after
Louis Daguerre
class.
was a French painter
And I
who
need time to
created
save that girl.
daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria.
What if I rewind
The
again
Daguerrean process
and give him the right
brought out
answer?
fine detail in people's faces. making
Oh no, do I actually... Well, I may have to hit a button that I didn't want to hit here coming up. if it's going to actually force me to... Unless the circle button actually works for this. I guess this game isn't quite as nice about that whole idea as something like The Walking Dead or just other Telltale games are. We have other Walking Dead games to eventually play through, even though I don't...
Since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
Well, I'm not allowed to use... Okay then, so I guess that you can't beat the game using only circle.
The Daguerrean process, invented by a French painter
for choices, so that
Louis
sucks.
Daguerre around 1830.
Somebody.
But we're still going to be picking it as often as we can, because unfortunately that's all we're going to be able to do, it looks like.
The Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular. Mainly
actually
because
had it be where all ages are welcome, gender ratio is more women than men. But
you
yeah,
there are
probably a lot more events, though, that you have available to you than what I have.
And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world.
Again, not creepy at all, traveling with your random teacher.
Get it together. Taylor, don't
on
hide.
A trip like that.
I'm still waiting for your
that
entry too. And yes,
possibly
Max,
be considered strange
I
at
see
all.
you pretending not to see me.
Max, you are not crazy. You are not dreaming. It's time to be an everyday hero.
Yes, Victoria.
All right, let's get out of here.
I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your entry.
Just want any time away from your mom. Well, sounds like you'll at least get that option during the summer.
I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
Not sure if I have one.
Yeah, I'm not sure I have one.
Given your selfie output, I'm sure you must have about 1,000 pics by now.
It'll take a long time to find.
I have more than 1,000 pictures
Max,
on my phone, and I don't take pictures of
don't wait
almost
too long.
anything.
John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans. Go on now. Don't let me stop you.
All right, then. All right, we have to do stuff like that.
Yes, Victoria, you still have to do your homework this week. Even if you're submitting your
So we
photos.
have to speak to him.
Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
We have to do the
I'm on top
John
of
Lennon
it.
quote.
I think John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans.
Yeah, because
Max,
an
you're on fire
17
today.
or
All the right
18-year-old
answers. Good.
high school student
Make
would
sure you finish
totally
working
know
on it by
quotes
today.
like that.
I have faith in you.
I mean, she could, but not overly likely, in my opinion. Anyway, let's get out of here.
I hope I have enough time to get to the bathroom. Please, please. I can't
Oh, we can
tell
sprint
anybody.
now. Awesome.
They'll think I'm crazy.
Got the third augment done. Nice, nice. We were able to complete the main Easter egg in Liberty Falls by herself. Solid.
I hate that science class with those nerds.
What's that got to do with anything?
Solid with
Okay,
that.
Max,
Yeah,
retrace
Liberty
every
Falls
step.
is by far the easier one.
I washed my face. I
Hey,
shredded my
Lan?
arm. Then the butterfly flew in. And I took a photo.
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
And
You don't know
again, they
who
would
the
just
fuck I
cover
am
up the
or
whole
who you're
story because
messing
they're
around
clearly
with.
wealthy enough.
What are you doing? Come on, put that thing
Ever
down.
Tell me what to do.
I need a hammer to break it open.
Trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Aha!
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho! Trouble for this
You
than
retain
drugs.
facts and
Nobody
inventory
would
items.
ever
Alright
even
then.
miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from
Hammer.
me, psycho!
Holy shit, I can't let this happen.
That didn't work.
If I can reverse time again, I can help her.
Hammer time!
I'm so sick. No way.
Don't ever touch me again, freak!
And then we did it together at the time, didn't realize how easy it was.
Another
Yeah,
shitty
it's
day.
by far one of the easier ones we've had. Life Is
That
Strange
did
games
not
you played
happen.
before the storm,
This
before
cannot
playing
be
that
real.
one.
I just
Yeah, I
saw
mean,
a girl
that
get
makes
shot
sense though,
and
that
then
would
saved her.
fill in some story
What the
gaps.
fuck is going on? Do not freak out.
Hey, Do you hear that fire alarm? That means you should be outside.
I had to use the bathroom.
Girls always use that excuse.
Excuse for what?
For whatever you're up to, your face is covered in guilt.
The alarm tripped me out.
Then trip on out of here, Missy. Or are you hiding something? Huh?
Thank you, Mr. Madsen. The situation is under control. There's no emergency here. Leave Miss Caulfield alone, and please turn off that alarm since that's your job.
Okay, then. It's gonna keep getting easier from now on with directing mode. Oh, for sure. Alright, we're about to go outside, which means we're about to be able to grab another photo.
Hold on, Max. Come back.
Oh, of course he has to talk to us.
You look a little stressed out. Are you okay?
I'm just a little worried about my future.
You're sweating pinballs. Is that all you're thinking about? You can always be upfront with me, Max.
Sure, we can.
Or have you done something wrong? Is that it? Well, Max, talk to me.
Oh, we hide the truth.
I just
Okay,
got
then.
sick in class. Female trouble.
Except you're wandering around like a zombie. And do you think that's the first time a student has used that line on me?
It's the truth. I felt dizzy in
Hi,
Mr. Jefferson's
Jean.
Just
class.
tell me what you're hiding. You can
Before
trust
the
me.
storm
There's
next and
nothing
double
to
exposure.
hide.
Yeah, I would do before
I
the
got
storm
sick.
next. I don't know
It
when I'm going to do
happens,
double
you know.
exposure, though. That one needs to
There's
go down
that
in
team
price and
too
everything.
again. You know, I've heard enough. Don't think I don't know what goes on around here. You've only been here for 3 weeks, and you're already causing conflict. I don't think your parents will approve when they find
What
out.
conflict is
Now
she
get
even
outside,
causing?
class? Please.
No,
Yeah,
he
seriously.
does not buy that at all. I may have just...
Yeah, what exactly is the issue? Like, why did you feel the need to stop me and blame me for stuff? Like, what exactly troubles is she causing in this place? I don't feel like she is causing any troubles. Alright, so we have to go to the statue and take a photo of the face of it. That's our next trophy and picture. Alright, let's take that picture. We'll read that here in a second.
I better read Warren's text before he blows my phone up.
Let's get our picture first. Turn around and speak to a man named Justin who is sitting on a small wall near the street.
Okay, I better get to my dorm and grab that flash drive.
We'll do that later. We're more interested in getting trophies.
Yo, Justin.
Okay,
Check
so,
out the
like, this is one of
Max.
those times where
Come
we
to
have to
Thrash?
actually say certain dialogue, it looks like.
Thrash? You mean stage diving, or...
You're such a poser. If you can't even name a simple nose slide or a tray flip, you should walk on.
Alright, so now, yep, we gotta pick a certain option
Yo,
here.
Justin.
Check out the Max. Come to Thrash?
Okay,
I
the
came to
nose
nose slide.
slide.
But I'd love to see somebody do a tree flip.
Oh, sick. You're not a poser.
I feel like those words
just
have not
can't
been used in a
skateboard shit.
very long time.
Aw, check it. We're gonna destroy some rails for you. What do you want to see?
Tree
Go
flip.
for a tree flip.
Let's get Trevor all over that action.
Ooh, he hit himself in the balls. I am 100% taking a picture of that. Humiliate the man. Going back on Doom 2016 for other DLC trophies, people still play multiplayer. That's good, actually, if it's still active. Okay, that's 3 pictures already done. Next one is when we head over to the dormitories, so we've got a few moments until that happens. I think they're over here somewhere. Actually, no, there's a sign that tells us somewhere, so I should probably read that. I don't go to this school, I don't know. Ah, they're over to the entirely opposite direction. There's another event going on, this time a little closer to your home, hosted by the same person. That's good, then. Hopefully that goes well. Hello, person.
Clever.
What happens if I talk to him? I'm curious.
hello?
What happens if
Max,
I talk to
I
him?
don't feel like talking.
Oh, sorry. I won't bother you.
I feel like that's probably not the option you should go for, but at the same time, it was the circle button. So, yeah, we're just gonna have to do the circle button there. Hey, Cassie.
Come on, Logan, bring it, brah. Yeah!
And he got hit in the balls. Why is everyone getting hit in the balls around
I
here
need to go to
today?
my room and return Warren's flash drive.
Alright, so there is a squirrel that we can take a picture of somewhere here. Where is he?
Awesome!
Where exactly is he? To the right of the tree to see a squirrel.
Sweet!
That right there. And that squirrel let me get pretty close to him. They usually don't let you get that close.
Nice!
Alright, easy trophy. Next one isn't until we get inside, so we have a few moments here. Hi, Kate. What is bothering you today? I remember exactly what it was, and I'm not sure if Circle's going to allow us to solve any problems.
Hi, Kate.
Hey, Max.
You look down.
Look down.
It was on
You okay?
66%
I'm
of Doom's
kind of over
2016
humanity
trophies when you
today.
came on. Already
Sorry to be a
platinum
drama
on the
queen.
5th of May
Is
2016.
there
Now it's
anything-
93% solid.
Max, I'd like to be alone if you
Oh, you
don't
got a
mind.
stupid handbag ad
I'm
6
sorry.
times today.
Seriously, Max, I don't want to talk.
Okay, fine. Whatever.
Sweet!
I have no idea which character I hate more, honestly. And Victoria's kind of a bitch, and it seems like Nathan just is on the wrong meds or
Oh,
something.
look, it's Max Caulfield, the selfie hoe of Blackwell.
50 out of 55 trophies, other 5 are
What a
DLC.
lame
Okay.
gimmick. Even Mark, Mr. Jefferson, falls for your wave hipster bullshit. The Daguerrean process, sir. You could barely even say that. I guess you got your meds filled.
Yeah, Victoria's just kind of a bitch for no reason.
Since you know all the answers, I guess you have to find another way into the dorm. We ain't moving. Oh, wait. Hold that pose. So original. Don't worry, Max. I'll put a vintage filter on it right before I post it all over social medias. Now, why don't you go fuck your selfie?
Oh, yes, Victoria.
That's
I'll
a
get your bony ass out of my
interesting
way.
insult for it. Got 3-year-olds writing the word poo on the outside of this thing. Interesting. Alright, so I
don't wanna
remember
mess with
we've
that
got
ladder and hurt poor
to
Samuel.
get
I just want to
the
get Victoria
paint
the hell out of the way.
to drop on them, if I remember correctly. Yeah, something to do with getting the paint to drop on them. So he picks up the paint bucket. I think he has to, like, hook it somewhere or something. I know we have to go into the sprinkler room for something as well. Okay, the squirrel just ran in the maintenance room. I'm sure that that's not going to cause any issues.
What the hell? Are you kidding? Look at this!
Chill, Victoria. It's just water.
Yeah, water on my cashmere. Do you know how much this fucking outfit costs?
You look great.
I can't even chill on the steps.
That option actually work? Nope, that's not exactly what we needed to do. I thought we had to drop the paint on them, so... Do I have to hit the sprinkler again now, or... Let's Let's see if I can remember how to solve some of this stuff. This game had one or two puzzles in it that were, like, at least slightly tricky. Alright, so this time, let's wait until he goes all the way up the ladder.
Damn, I missed something. I better rewind.
Or something like that. Surprised people still play Destiny 1. Yeah, people do still heavily play that one, I think. Maybe more so than Destiny 2, because Destiny 2's entire old storyline's done, I think, so... Okay, that wasn't it either, so go back a bit more. Can't rewind any further.
Awesome.
Tamper with it, that's what we need to do.
No.
That's what we need to do.
Okay, let's see if this works.
Yeah.
I don't know if it falls directly on him, though, does it? Yeah, I don't think it falls directly on him right there. I think we have to get him to move first. Now we try it.
What the hell? Are you kidding? Look at this.
Chill, Victoria.
Alright,
It's
let's
just
see if
water.
that works.
Yeah, water on my
No
cashmere.
progress, like I said, went
Do you know how
bed
much
early
this
last
fucking
night.
outfit
Hometown
costs?
for
You
a
look
bit. Got your
great.
favorite
I
fast
can't
food
even
dropped
chill
off.
on the
Nice.
steps.
Uncle met their new kitten. Aw. That's sweet. Destiny 2 still releasing more DLCs. Yeah, I think they're still releasing some DLCs, but I don't think it's the same that they used to. The same amount they used to. Or it's like a new story now.
Sorry. Wet paint is not good for hair, no.
Get the hell away from me, weirdo.
Hold on. We'll get some towels. We'll be right back.
So move your ass before I dry.
It worked.
I don't know if that's going to
Don't
help
mess
you
with
that
Max,
much at this
bitches.
point. Get the paint out.
Hey, Victoria.
What do you want, Max?
We have to comfort her.
I am sorry.
Are we going to end up like being
That's an
friends with her
awesome
by the end of this game?
It was. But there'll be another.
Well, you always seem to know how to pick the right outfits.
Why do we have to be nice to her?
I do have
She's
some
a,
talent.
she's a super bitch.
Mr. Jefferson told me.
I've seen your pictures. You have a great eye. Richard Avedon-esque.
He's one of
I
my
have no
heroes.
idea who that is.
Thanks, Max. I hope those sluts get me a towel before they hang a sign on me.
You should be a bitch even to your friends.
You deserve a better shot. Sorry about blocking you and the go fuck your selfie.
And it was at least
That
creative.
was mean, but pretty funny.
Just one of those days, you know?
I know exactly what you mean, Victoria. I'll see you later.
10 weeks old named Tigger,
Au revoir.
like from Winnie the Pooh. Oh, okay.
Victoria probably played me.
Nah, you were being nice about it. Alright, we're now inside. Go to Max's room and take a picture in the mirror. Sounds good. Red rum?
Victoria is going to be pissed we took so long.
Taylor is a slave. No boys allowed. Read this week's edition of that, and who cares? Yeah, putting boards outside the rooms is certainly going to end totally fine, apparently. Showers. That looks nasty. No balls allowed. And that's slightly terrible. How will that have consequences? There's Max's room. She doesn't Write anything on it. Someone talking about Gandhi. And pie. Okay, I can get down with the pie one. Who doesn't like pie? Alright, into Max's room. Doom Dark Ages is an easy platinum. Yep, looks like it is.
Home sweet home. My favorite cocoon.
I can't believe they get to have their own rooms like this and not have to have it shared with a roommate or anything. That's insane, because this is about the size of my freshman dorm. Now, this is legitimately about the size of my freshman dorm, but, like, only one person in it. Alright, 5th picture. Let's go. Alright, so next one isn't until we go into Victoria's room later on, so we're good for now. Turn off the lights. We don't want the fire hazard of that. We can lie down. Oh, who wrote us a note?
Hard to believe I'm 18. Do I look any older?
Okay, so at least
Hard to
maybe most of
believe
them
I'm
are
18.
18, so the whole Mr.
any
Jefferson
older?
taking them to San Francisco isn't the weirdest
Warren
thing in the
even
world.
left me a little message with his flash drive. He's such a goofball.
Aw, how sweet. Cookies. Can I have cookies?
I love that Mom sent me a fat box of chocolate coconut bites for my birthday. And slipped in a $200 gift certificate. She sure knows how to make a sad birthday happy.
We could play music. We can look at stuff. What is
Instant film is so damn hard to find and expensive now. But I can't help it. I'm analog, not
that?
digital.
Oh, we can water the plant.
You are thirsty. I'm the worst baby mama. Drink up.
Landlord isn't too sure if he can keep her, but already promised he can have her. Oh, gotcha. Yep, I saw that for FNAF.
I am so addicted to this site. Warren makes me laugh. It's nice to feel like I already made a real friend here.
I think it's just because he's got a massive crush on you. Pretty sure is the main reason he's doing all that, so... Nope, not that button.
Philip Lorca de Corsia, my man. I don't think I could take my camera to those places. Look at that shot. I love Julia Cameron's Victorian vibe. Talk about analog cameras.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know
God,
nothing about
what a
any of these camera
fantastic
types,
eye.
so...
He could truly freeze time.
Okay, then. Let's just find the flash drive and get out of here. Hopefully. More important things to do. I can open the drawer. Is it in here?
Max and Chloe, best friends forever. Who even says that anymore? I'm going to have to call Chloe eventually and find out what she'll say. The longer I wait, the worse it'll
So
be.
she didn't recognize
Idiots.
that was Chloe.
Cartier-Bresson.
How did you
Carnot,
not
Hamilton,
recognize that was your
the
old best
greatest.
friend? How did you not recognize that? That's something that I honestly am concerned about? That you somehow didn't realize that was your best friend for so many years?
Hard to believe I'm 18 now. I'm lucky my parents enabled my photo habit into adulthood. I'm glad Kate let me borrow her copy of The October Country. I should have
Well,
every
Jefferson isn't
Bradbury
evil.
book for myself.
Definitely a bit creepy. Okay, where is that flash drive? Am I just dumb? Is it right there? On the sticky
Looks
note?
like Dana left me a little post-it note.
Oh, okay. So she
Great.
just...
Now I have to
barged
look at
in
the flash
here and
drive
took
from
it?
Dana's room.
Is that a thing that happens in boarding schools?
You can't get out now, Dana, so tell me the truth or rot in there.
Is that actually a thing that people do in boarding schools?
Welcome to the real drama.
Why do you guys
queens of
not leave your
Blackwell.
doors locked? That's another thing. Like, why wouldn't you leave the doors locked?
Answer, you wuss.
Hey, Juliet.
is everything cool?
Oh yes, Max.
No, I don't have a
locked
keyboard
Dana in the
for it.
room because we're cool.
She's your friend.
Friends don't sex with their best friend's boyfriend.
No,
Ah, okay
probably
then.
not. How did you find out?
Why do you care? Why are you even asking me? You never talk, just zone out with your camera.
That's why I'm talking to you now.
What's my last name?
I don't know.
Juliet.
Olsen.
Juliet Olsen.
That was truly sad. Thanks for your concern, Max Caulfield. By the way, Juliet Watson.
Well, now we have information that we can use.
Hey, Juliet. Is everything cool?
Oh yes, Max.
He's gonna be a bad
I
guy,
locked
so
Dana in
yeah.
the room because we're cool.
Julia Watson,
Watson,
you be
you be
nice
nice.
now.
I'm
Quit being
flattered.
bitch.
I didn't even think you knew my name at all.
Of course I do.
Thanks. I locked Dana in because she was sexting Zach, my boyfriend. Unbelievable.
My name's Zach, but I haven't had a girlfriend in a long time, like 3 years at this point.
Would Dana do that?
According to Victoria, Dana would do anything to date a quarterback.
According to Victoria.
Ah, okay. Victoria's causing
She saw the
problems, of
text.
course.
And Zachary won't answer his phone. Once Dana admits it, she can go. Straight to hell.
Max, I swear I didn't do anything. But I bet Victoria did. I know the proof is in her room.
Okay. Now let's go to Victoria's room. That was Kate's. Alright, into the next room. And there is something that we can get in here. We need to mess up these
Let's
photos.
play a little photo Tetris and leave Victoria a message. Let's move this here.
Zach, what did I do?
And
I
this
don't
one
know. I
there.
didn't do anything.
A pattern is emerging.
I didn't do anything. And I feel like we were being nice to her so far, so, like, can I rewind that and... I guess it keeps the picture then, so... Yeah, it does. Okay, so that's good to know, if I ever care enough about that. I'm very curious to see what happens if you end up, like, being nice to her in this game, because I don't think I've ever done that. I mean, unless Circle makes me be mean in the future as well. We will see. How dare me!
Victoria props
I
for not
didn't do
posting that photo.
anything.
And for this
You
nice
guys
shot.
really think I'd be capable of getting the cheerleader? Because that seems to be what... I think she's a cheerleader in this or something. You guys really think I'd be capable
This
of
is
that?
the
That
line
wasn't
to
ever
show
going to be
Juliet.
something that would happen.
Now I have to print this fast and get the hell out of here.
I ain't capable of that. Hey, circle button. Yeah, you guys really think I'm capable of getting a cheerleader? Hell no. I never even close to that. Where's there... Got a printer in your room? Dang.
This better convince Juliet that Dana is innocent.
And again, everyone apparently just leaves their doors open and straight up unlocked for some reason.
How sad. I didn't write anything. I have
Oh, I
nothing
can
to
draw
say.
on it, but that's not circle, so I'm not going to use it.
Juliet, read this.
Of course. I'm an asshole. I'm sorry, Dana.
Yes, you are.
You are. And I hope so. You really think I'd mess around with Zachary?
No, but I get stupid jealous. I owe you dinner. Still love me?
And you do my laundry.
Thanks, Max. You're like the Blackwell Ninja. Now let's see what Zach has to say about Victoria.
You set me free. Thank you. Warren's flash drive is on my desk.
Alright. Aren't they under 18 in this game? Some of them are, I think, but
Almost done.
Max
Get the
apparently
flash drive,
isn't.
and then I'll go see Warren.
Surprisingly. I thought she was like 16 or 17 in this. Apparently she's 18
Must
in this.
protect my precious so Max never has to chase it down again.
Why the fuck would you make that reference? That makes no sense right there. Yeah, I'm not sure if they all are, or if it's just her. I don't know. It's been so long since I played, I honestly don't remember. Apparently people don't know how to hit the garbage can. They're all 18. Okay, so again, that makes the Mr. Jefferson thing slightly less creepy. Alright, so now that we're back outside...
Fuck this shit.
We have to... Yep.
That hurt.
We have to help her here.
Rewind.
Alyssa, move your head.
If you insist, Max.
Yep.
Now that's what I'm talking about. I
Yeah, do
actually
that.
helped somebody.
Oh, so did you? Yeah, I thought that, like, she was one of the only ones that was a little bit older. Apparently not, though. Alright, take a picture. We're actually kind of close to the end of episode 1. We're only an hour in, so... maybe this game isn't as long as I remember it being. Go to the parking lot. You should see a large RV with dusty windows. Alright, let's head there. Thanks, but we're not friends. Okay. I didn't know that you were going to text me. Concerned about the attitude and behavior, what exactly did she do wrong? What was the reason for suspecting that she was, like, bad about something?
So don't think I'm blind. I see everything here at Blackwell. Do you understand what I'm saying?
No, and leave me alone.
Intervene.
Hey, why don't you leave her alone?
Excuse us, this is official campus business.
Excuse me, you shouldn't be yelling at students or bullying them.
Hey, nobody is bullying anybody. I'm doing my job.
No, you're
I
not.
actually got along pretty well with
You're
my,
part of the problem, Missy.
with the security
I will
guard in my
remember this
school. He
conversation.
was cool. He was like ex-special forces from some other like country in like Eastern Europe or Africa
Oh,
or
Max,
something, which
that
was
was
pretty
great.
badass.
I think you scared him for once. I have to go, but thank you. It means a lot.
Anytime.
At least I think that's what it was. I could be entirely wrong on that though, because it's been so
I
long.
felt like an everyday hero.
Don't remember why you stooped near the end of the game. Yeah, I think we're actually close to the end of the game, or the end of the episode. Yeah, this isn't a super long... This isn't a super long game by any means, but I thought it was more than like an hour per chapter. I'm pretty sure the other ones are longer than this, at least some of them are. I know the final one is because there's like weird puzzles and constant rewinding and all that kind of stuff.
I'm glad I stepped
Poor
in that
Kate,
time.
you like her? Yeah, she's a
Stand
nice
to see
person.
people being bullied.
Being bullied for no good reason. But that's unfortunately how high school is. Alright, we need to draw on this
It's
window.
not a dirty window unless somebody writes "clean me" on it.
And then take a picture of it. This action will have
I could use
consequences.
this picture for a series.
What
on
exactly
Trivia
could
Bay
have
Labs.
consequences with that? What exactly would cause you to have consequences from that? Alright. The last two are when we get to the lighthouse, so we have nothing else to do until we get to the lighthouse. In terms of trophies. Hello, Warren.
What up, Max? How are you?
Here's your flash. Thanks.
No problem.
You're back, sweet.
Check out my new wheels.
We're getting close to
Cool.
being done already
Very
with Chapter
old school.
1, or Episode 1.
1978 to
apparently.
be exact. Now we can go to the drive-in. There's one in Newburgh just 60 miles away.
You're in the
60
wrong
miles,
timeline.
dude?
But
That's
then
a
so
little
am I.
ways.
You okay?
That's a little bit of a drive.
It's been one strange fucking day.
I bet. I heard
I need to
Victoria
put
got a
my
face
garbage
full of
can
paint.
out. Yeah, I'll do it in
I'd
the
pay
morning.
money to see a photo of that.
I don't want to talk about it.
Jeez. You're a little missensitive today.
I wouldn't
Why do you
push
have to
your
be
luck,
mean to
Warren.
him?
Not in the mood today.
So, did you get a chance to check out the movie booty on my flash drive?
I've been busy.
No, I've been
We're
way
gonna
too
end up
busy
being
with
distant
class
with him.
and
That's
life.
unfortunate.
Damn, girl, you had it like a year.
Or a week. I did browse through all the titles, drama queen.
Ha ha.
You're very
Make
close
sure you
to
watch
plat. Only needed
Cannibal
3 more
Holocaust.
pictures in the last episode, but then you went back and did it. Gotcha.
No fucking way will I watch that. My mind is twisted enough.
I laughed my ass off.
So you're sensitive.
Ouch, that sounds awful the way you say it.
Not at all. Sensitive is good, unless you're a pushover. You have hip taste and a quick mind.
Thanks for noticing, Max.
The right girl will too.
If I was lucky. Speaking of hip and fast, we should cruise out in my car to an actual
He's
movie
clearly
this week.
asking you out,
But you
Max.
seem distracted.
He's very clearly
I
asking
don't want
you
to
out.
speak about it. This is kind of a crazy day for me. I mean, I
Are you as
literally
socially
think I'm
inept as
going
I
crazy.
was? Probably.
I may be a pest, but I'm a good listener.
For reals, Warren, this is between you and me, not social media.
Don't insult me. Max, go on.
I had this incredibly bizarro experience in Mr. Jefferson's class today. I mean,
You're gonna tell him that you were able to
life-changing.
rewind
Have you
time.
ever had a dream so real it was like a movie?
Max Caulfield, right? You're one of the Jefferson's photo groupies?
I'm one of his students.
What the fuck ever? I know you like to take pictures, especially when you're hiding out in the bathrooms. You best tell
How
me what you saw.
exactly would he
now.
know that? How would he have noticed her?
Answer
Nothing
me,
but a
bitch.
butterfly.
You're full of shit. I'd respect you more if you told me the truth.
I don't need your respect.
You're clueless. You have no idea who I am or what I can do.
Actually, I have a pretty good idea of who you are.
Do not analyze me. I pay people for that. Worry about yourself, Max Caulfield.
Yeah, I'm sure that this
could
is gonna
call the
work
police.
real well.
Do it. The Prescotts own the pigs here.
Get away from her, dude!
Oof.
Hey, leave him alone.
Nobody tells me what to do. Not my parents, not the principal, or that whore in the bathroom.
You're doing that when you know that he has a gun. Do you really think that was your
Max?
best idea,
Chloe?
Max? You know that
No
he has
way.
a gun right now.
You again.
Go! Go! I got this!
Get in, Max.
Get your
He
punk
got
asses
beaten up by
in
that
there now!
scrawny
Don't even
little...
try to run.
Well, he's probably on so many drugs that he probably
Nobody!
would be hard to beat. You know, he actually probably would be hard to beat because he's probably on so many freaking drugs. He probably can't feel any pain or anything, so... Or any sympathy or anything like that, so he actually probably wouldn't be the easiest to beat because of that.
Man, Nathan Prescott is messed up and dangerous. This
Only
day
did
never
part of
ends.
episode 1 in Life is Strange
and
2.
thanks,
Yeah, Life is
Chloe.
Strange 2 is pretty boring, or less
After 5
interesting.
years, you're still
The
Max
power, the
Caulfield.
fact they brought back a power was kind of nice, but the game just felt like it dragged on
Don't give me the
forever.
guilty face. At least pretend you're glad.
Game
to
is
see me.
ultra mega
I am
cringy.
seriously
Oh yeah,
glad
it
to
is.
see you.
It is absolutely. But it's
Oh,
still the
honey,
best one in the
thanks,
series, in
Chloe.
my opinion,
It
unless
makes
I don't know how
perfect
good
sense
Double
I'd see you
Exposure
today.
is.
Yes, it's been that kind of
But of
day.
the ones I've played, it's definitely the
so
best
what did that
one.
freak want with you?
I have no
I have
idea.
No idea. I know he's a Prescott.
And an asshole. Your friend really stood up for you.
Warren? Yeah, I owe him big time.
You're not the only one in debt. And you're already causing trouble.
I thought it would be quiet here. Feels so weird to be back.
So I guess Seattle sucked hard?
No, it felt
It
like
sounds
a real
like it would
city
be-
for artists.
I don't
Big
want to
and
go to
bright.
Seattle. It just
Great
rains
for
all
taking
day.
pictures.
Doesn't it just
Yeah.
like rain
Must be
like
hard coming
90%
back
of
to
the
a
year
hick
there?
town like Arcadia again.
That sounds
Not after
miserable.
seeing you.
Please, girl. You came back from
I want to
Blackwell
scare you,
Academy.
dude. This didn't have the greatest voice acting. Yeah, wasn't the
Only for
best.
Mark Jefferson. He was a pretty famous photographer in the 90s. I've always
It's
loved
not
his
bad
work.
though. It's just
Those
more
that
the
can't do
dialogue
teach.
itself.
I'm glad you found a good reason to come back.
Don't you think I'm happy to see you?
No. You were happy to wait 5 years without a call or even a text.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I know things were tough on you when I left.
How do you know? You weren't even here.
I didn't order my parents to move specifically to fuck you over, Chloe.
You've been at Blackwell for almost a month without letting me know. Enough said.
I just wanted to settle in first and not be such a shy, cliche geek.
I totally would have contacted you.
I bet you don't use these sad excuses on Mr. Jefferson. Don't use them on me, Max.
Damn. Hey, Robbie?
Broken. Oh, man, are you serial?
Oh,
Wow,
dear
haven't
God,
heard that
who
one in a
uses
while.
that word?
Not everything changes. Except my camera has officially taken a shit.
Just got
My
home
step
from
douche
class.
has a
How long is
boatload of
Life is
tools.
Strange?
Maybe you can fix it at my place.
I need very specific
I thought that
tiny tools.
Nerd
the
alert.
game was maybe
My
longer.
stepdad has a fully stocked garage, and he actually is a tiny tool.
But I mean, it feels like we're
Welcome home,
getting
Max.
through episode 1 pretty quickly. Because we've gotten 8 of the 10 pictures on episode 1. I think the remaining 2 are when we get to the lighthouse, but maybe there is more to this episode than I remember. Maybe there's just a bit of time where we don't get any pictures. Yeah, there's only 2 more and they're both at the lighthouse, so... There must be another, like, puzzle or something first. Hope we save Kate when the time comes.
Come on
We
in,
will
don't be
see.
shy.
The house still looks nice.
Home, shit, home.
PlayStation Stars shutting down. Yeah, I heard about that. Maybe in, like... Doesn't it shut down in, like, September? Or is it a little bit later? Okay, so there is a whole portion in here, so maybe it is closer to what I thought for length.
My room looks a bit different than the last time you saw it.
Yeah.
It's cool. At least we can chill out.
This isn't exactly my chill-out zone. My stepfuhrer makes sure of that. Come in and close the door. Put on some music while I medicate.
Okay, where is the music player? Or CD player, or exactly what you're using. A hi-fi?
It won't play without any power.
Switch on the power. And a review of Double Exposure by a YouTuber. It's a really good review, but from what you saw, it's not a good game. Gotcha. Fully shut down in November of 2026. Oh, okay. Well, that's a full year away.
Houston, we have the power. But we need to find a disc to play.
Alright. Let's search for a disc.
I think this junk swallowed her discs.
Double platted both Last of Us earlier this week. Just need to beat Daily Run and Grounded for No Return, but you've been struggling. Yeah, I've heard that that DLC was at least, like, fairly challenging. But I guess that there's ways to work it around and make it just a little bit easier, a little bit less obnoxious. Yeah, I saw that cookie clickers come into PlayStation for whatever reason. So it's getting shut down. It was nice to have. Hellblade 2.
Hey, give me that!
Sorry.
What's
I
happening
wasn't
with
trying to be
Hellblade 2?
nosy. Obviously, she was a good friend.
It's putting it mildly.
So finally done with Last of Us. Next 2 games will be Jedi Survivor and Lego Marvel's Avengers. Nice. Finally dropped down to 216
So,
and officially
who
lost
is
70
she?
pounds. Nice. Very nice.
Do you mind talking about her?
Rachel Amber. She was my angel. After my dad died and you moved, I felt abandoned.
Next is a
Rachel
bit
saved
like
my life.
Ellie from The Last of
Man, I
Us.
had no idea.
Well, you
I
never
don't
made
know,
much
I
effort to
mean,
find out.
I don't feel
I
like
was
they look all
14.
that similar
We were best friends.
overall. I know she looks a bit different in Double Exposure.
I never
more grown
forgot.
up.
Even if I was an asshole and didn't keep in touch. But you had Rachel.
Rachel had my back. We were gonna kick the world's ass. You would laugh at how different we were. She wanted to be a star.
She looks like a model.
That was her plan. Our plan. Get the hell out of Bigfootville and into Los Angeles.
What about your mom? What did Joyce think about all
I'm
this?
sure that she was totally
she can
happy
wait
with
to
that
get
happening.
rehitched. Step Dick is one reason I wanted to bail.
I feel the love. Now, when did Rachel actually disappear?
6 months ago. She just left Arcadia. Without a word. Without me. What about her parents? Are they looking for her? They're in denial. Max, I know she's missing.
I assume you know more than that.
Before Rachel left, she said she met somebody who changed her life. And poof.
And you haven't heard anything
Yeah,
from
I'm
her
sure
since?
that that's not suspicious
Like everybody
at
in
all.
my life. My dad, you...
You met somebody
and
suddenly
Rachel.
and then you disappeared
Gone.
with no trace left. So
Can you put on some music
that's
now?
not suspicious in the slightest. Alright, put on the music. Yeah, man, that's awesome. You've lost that much. You should be getting close to whatever your goal is by now. Or at least closer. Definitely closer to it than I am.
Anyway, you can find tools to fix your camera in the garage.
Chloe, are you okay?
Sure, I'm awesome. I just want to blaze and be alone for a moment.
Alright then. Let's head downstairs. So I guess this episode is longer than I thought, even though we've already taken 8 out of 10 photos, and the last 2 are like 5 seconds apart from one another. Security! So, I guess she doesn't know who it is.
Someone locked it from the other
I
side.
didn't realize that. I guess she doesn't actually know who the stepdad is. We helped Kate? What did we help her with? Yeah, what did we help her with? I don't know.
I haven't seen this place in 5 years. Seems like forever. I should be able to find the tools I need here.
Tools. Need
These are
very
way
small
too big.
ones.
I need tiny tools for that camera.
Fortunately, don't feel any different yet. You should be, though, for sure. You should feel, like, more energy, stuff like that.
The tools might be in this cupboard.
Clearly not. Just corned beef and crackers. That's a very strange choice of food.
Shit! Butterfingers!
Let's rewind that. Seems like a bad idea. How much did I pay for college football 25?
Should I switch this on?
I'm not actually sure how much I
Decisions,
paid for it, but I bought it when it was on sale.
Wowzer, a map of Blackwell Academy. I wonder why.
And it makes sense as to why. Close the door. Now no one will ever know. Surprised you can have all those in Oregon.
Yes, score.
How about in here?
Chloe's stepfather is this asshole from Blackwell? You've gotta be
Now
shitting
we
me.
know. Now she knows.
Chloe's stepdad is head of security at Blackwell. He wants to put surveillance cameras all over the school? How paranoid can you get?
I mean, given everything that's going on,
Fucking,
maybe
this
it's
is
not the
so
worst thing in the
lame.
world with how weird all this stuff is turning. I know damn well people treat you different when you're fat and fit. Yeah, that's for sure. Talking about the GameStop deal, on digital. Oh, GameStop has the game on sale for $13. That's not bad. That's great price, actually. I don't think I didn't pay a ton for it.
Poor little dear. It's not enough to kill you. They have
I
to
don't think I
display
paid
your
that
head.
much for it, but I definitely got it when it was on sale. There was no way I was paying full price for that. Same with whenever College Football 26 comes out.
Look at all that food. That's like enough spam for 100 years.
That's like enough food for 3 people for less than a month.
Check out the muscle car. Chloe's stepdad must be a gearhead.
I guess we could unlock that later. We wanted to. Alright, am I just dumb?
No password. Like it would help me find tools anyway.
But that's not it. Am I just missing something?
Nothing. This is so lame.
Thinking about buying for it, going for the online trophies. Well, 2 of the online trophies are very easy. Really, it's just that one that's annoying. That one specific one. 'Cause yeah, most of it's easy, it's really just that one, but you can at least boost it.
Should I switch this on?
So what happens if I do that?
What the? Chloe's stepdad actually installed cameras in the rooms? For reals? This guy has
Yeah, that's a little
serious trust
strange.
issues. Do Chloe and Joyce even know about this?
Yeah, that's a bit strange. Well, let's close that so he doesn't know that we were peeking in there. Let's search this again. There must be something up here.
I'll always make them fall.
Maybe there's something else up there that we can pick up first.
Kate Marsh? Why the hell would he have pictures of her? Okay, this is getting totally weird.
Yeah, that's slightly weird. That's at least slightly weird. But there's no other... Huh. Maybe it's over here somewhere in one of those? No, I don't think so, because I can't get over there. Maybe we just can't fix the camera here. And we need something else. It's not in there. Either that or I'm just completely missing something. Can we go through this door? We can.
Cool, now it's opened.
Cool, now we have a shortcut. Sort of.
No need to go there now.
Okay, we can't go that way. Let's look around the house. Let's just poke around her house and just take whatever we want, I guess.
Joyce still works at Two Whales Diner. Best damn burgers in Arcadia.
Given your town only
get
has like
missing.
1,000 people in it, I would assume it's not that hard to be the best at whatever food type you want. It's probably like one restaurant of each thing. Backyard. Picture. Maybe it's back in one of these drawers and I didn't search
Chloe's
it well
stepdad
enough.
is head of
But those
security at
foods,
Blackwell.
probably tuna. Yeah, I'm sure
He
that
wants to
there's
put
some tuna.
surveillance
I know she
cameras
said there
all
was
over the
spam.
Chloe's stepfather is this asshole from Blackwell? You've got to be shitting me.
No, it's not in there then. Oh, is it inside the gun rack?
One of these guns is missing. I hope Chloe's stepdad isn't packing heat.
Well, he's not at school, you could tell that. Ah, they're up there.
Ooh, precision screwdrivers. Except
Turn
I
on the
can't
washing
reach them.
machine.
That was very smart, dumbass.
That was
Making
very
me-
smart, dumbass. Now that can't reach it. Well, let's just slide something underneath first. Some cardboard. Might do the PS5 version someday of this game. Or of which one? But yeah, the college football, it's really just that one obnoxious online trophy. Everything else in the game is super easy. And you can boost that one bad trophy. I feel like turning it off would probably be the right option to do there.
Yes, you have mad skills, Max.
Alright. We have got the tools,
got the tools.
so let's get out of here.
I should go back upstairs
back
before
upstairs.
Chloe freaks.
I think we got to do at least one more choice here. And is it in here? Alright, Chloe, I got the tools, so
You found the tools.
let's check
Sweet.
it out.
You can sit at my desk and fix your camera.
Cool. Watching people fix things, the game.
So,
I can't fix this thing.
are these your new photos?
Yeah, I just took them today.
Let me see. Wait, I've seen this before. No way. When did you take this? You took this photo
Today!
you
Oh,
brought?
this one,
In
gotcha.
the bathroom today. You set off the alarm. That's why Nathan raged after you. It totally makes sense. You hella saved my life. Now tell me the truth, Max.
I wasn't there.
I wasn't
We gotta
there.
lie to our best
Come on, even after
friend.
5 years, I can still tell when you're lying.
Okay, I was there, Sherlock.
That is so badass.
Oh yeah, I almost wet myself when I saw the gun.
So, did you recognize me?
Not at all. Clearly
Not at
she
all.
didn't.
Your hair and clothes are so different.
I hope so. I'm sure this is all so weird to you after coming back.
Like you said,
clearly
it's
she
been
didn't.
that kind of day.
So you must have overheard our conversation.
Not
I
really.
was freaking out. I could only hear Nathan ranting.
So then you did hear us.
Okay, I only heard something about money, drugs, but that's it.
Now for the big question. Did you tell anybody?
I did not. I actually did
No,
not.
I didn't know what to do.
I don't blame you. That's some intense shit.
Maybe I should go to the principal.
The principal?
Absolutely not.
Are you still 12? That drunk jackass only cares about cash for Blackwell Academy. Don't trust him.
Seriously, I didn't blab to anybody. Promise.
Thank God. I'll tell you more someday. And I seriously owe you, Max.
Okay, good. So maybe we are going down a decent path this time. What's my favorite Life is Strange game?
know
Definitely
it was
this
your birthday
one.
last month.
Definitely my favorite's the original. Before the Storm is a decent enough
This was my
story
real
and it
father's
fills in
camera.
some gaps and
I
stuff,
want
but
you
at
to
the
have
same time, there's no
That's
like
so cool you
superpowers in it
remembered
or
my
anything,
birthday.
so
But I can't take this.
not quite as interesting.
My dad would be
Life is
pissed if I
Strange
never
2 at
used
least
it,
brought
and
back the
now I know it'll be
powers
used awesomely.
in it, but
And I'll
it's
snag
a
this
game
picture
that
as a
just feels
symbol
like
of our
it
union.
absolutely
Cool?
drags on forever.
Yes, of course it's cool. Thank you. This camera is so sweet.
And then
Now that we got that mushy
the
shit out of the
third
way,
one, True
I feel like
Colors, I
stage
believe,
diving.
was
Let's
the
thrash
third
this
one.
place.
That one wasn't bad.
You're crazy.
Yep, I'm
I didn't
fucking
mind
insane
that
in the
one,
brain.
but I
Let's
mean, it
dance.
still
Shake that
had
bony
some
white ass.
dumb
Or
parts
take
to
my
it.
picture with your new camera.
It had some unique parts to it too, though. The whole like LARPing for an entire episode was very unexpected. And then there was Double Exposure, which I haven't played yet, but we'll play at some point in the future. Once it goes down in price, I'm sure.
This song fucking rules. Can't dance, hippie? Come on. Rock out,
Especially because
girl.
it has a DLC that costs like
Yes,
20
break it
bucks for
down,
like
Max.
2 trophies or something.
Chloe, are you up there?
Yo, turn it off. Turn it off.
How many times have I told you to stop blasting that punk shit?
Dude, the music's not even on.
I mean, no one else was in the house for a while, so...
Oh, no fucking way. You need to hide now. My stepdad will kill me if he finds you here.
Chloe, what's going on? Open this door, please.
Chill, I'm changing. Is that okay? Max, find a place
Hide.
to hide now.
Chloe,
I remember it's in the
I'm
closet,
coming.
right?
doing?
Yep.
Chloe, you're stalling.
I'm changing. Give me a minute.
Don't get smart. Just
Okay, maybe
let
not.
me in now. Chloe,
I'm
what are
coming.
you doing?
That's what we gotta do.
Chloe, you're stalling.
I'm changing. Give me a minute.
Don't get smart. Just
Hope so
let
Walking
me
Dead
in.
didn't go well. Yeah, Walking
One
Dead could not
second.
have really gone
Bruh,
much
stop.
worse.
Shit.
That stupid
What's going
option,
on in
or
here?
not stupid, but just
Jesus,
that
I'm
awful
just
option
trying on
from
clothes. You're so friggin'
the end of the
petty.
first game that less than 5%
Calm
of
down.
people
We'll do that.
picked. Stuff like that. Well, no, I did end up getting one of the best endings for Season 2, though.
One of my guns is missing.
Season 3 got a literally one of the
Did you
worst
take it?
endings. Season 1, I would argue, I got the
Take your
worst
stupid
ending.
gun. You do
Season
not believe in gun control.
4
Is that grass?
was one of
You been token
the...
up again in here?
Oh yeah, guns, weed.
I don't think I had
You're tripping
one. I can't
balls.
remember how good the
I'm
ending was in
sick of
Season
your
4.
disrespect. Tell me the truth. That's an order. Whose is it?
Isn't weed, like, totally illegal in the state of Oregon? What's the bait? If she's over the age
I'm
of 18,
sorry.
isn't it freaking
That was
legal
my
there?
joint.
Well, well. I don't like strangers in my home.
Isn't it
Especially
legal in
dopers.
Oregon since, like,
So you're bringing drugs
2013
in
or
my
earlier?
home. How about if I call the police? That'd screw up your spotless Blackwell record. You do seem
It
to get
doesn't
around,
sound
Max.
like it's all
I'm
that,
sick of you losers
like,
dragging
perfect
Chloe
of a
down.
record.
Missy, you sure do like to pop up and start trouble. Like this afternoon. You don't have anything smart to say now, do
Get
you?
the hell away from
Huh?
her, man. Stop harassing my friends.
You don't have any friends.
Like you know. You're not even a real cop. You're a fucking security guard.
I was a soldier, Chloe. And Max,
Yep.
if I see you here again, you'll learn all about real trouble.
Because you're such a badass, Max, let me show you my new toy. I'm Price. Chloe Price. Bang!
Jesus, put that thing down.
Chillax,
She took
sister.
the
It's not
gun,
even
and
loaded.
then she broke
Thought you
one of the
believed in gun
first
control.
rules
Yes,
of
I believe I should control the gun.
using
It's the men
a
who need to
gun.
be checked. You trust Nathan or David?
You literally broke,
Thanks for
like,
taking the heat.
one of the first
We
rule
totally smacked his
of
punk ass down, Max.
guns
He's no
by
match for
doing
you
that,
and me now.
so good job.
That was an epic win. Anyway, let's
Last
sneak
choice
out the
in
window.
Season 1
There is
wasn't
one
the
cool
worst
place
thing,
we
it's
can
the
hang
bad
Mr. Nicole.
ending, but wouldn't say it's the actual bad ending. I don't know, I
Man,
feel
that
like
did
it's the
not go
worst
well for
one.
me. If I want to keep my Blackwell Scholar,
You're giving me a look I haven't seen for a while. What's the problem?
You should put
you
it
should
back.
put the gun back. Too dangerous.
Clearly,
Maybe
you
somebody
can't be
gets in my way
trusted
again.
with it because you
Please don't
literally
talk that
pointed
way.
it in my
You
face
think I
the
want
first second
to?
you have
I'd rather
it.
be in LA with Rachel than hiding a gun.
This is all just so scary.
We
I
breaking
know,
the
Max,
first rule of
but I
owning
do
a
feel
gun.
safer having a 9mm in my pants.
That's also not a 9mm, that's
Well,
a
I
revolver,
don't.
most
Guns
likely in
make me
357 or
nervous.
38
I should
Special,
be playing guitar, not playing
so
with a gun.
can't even get that part
When
right.
assholes stop threatening me with guns, then I'll stop playing with mine.
Your gun can't stop a bullet in your back.
Max, I'm not looking for trouble. I just want protection. If anybody in this country should have guns, it should be women.
Okay, you're not entirely wrong on that one. Alright, so what are we doing now? Leave. Season 3 had the worst ending? Yeah, Season 3 was definitely the worst of the endings. Because we literally, like, we get our brother killed after stealing his wife or girlfriend, get him killed, get all the other characters pretty much killed, and then turn down his wife after all that. So, like, we could not have been, like, a worse brother, I agree. It's like, he was trying to help us, he was trying to be nice, he was trying to make life good in that game, and we literally just shit on him every chance we got.
Isn't this awesome sauce?
And I'll admit
Totally
it was kind of
reminds me of when
funny
we were
to,
kids.
well, not really funny, but just entertaining
Come
because
on,
most people
Slowpoke.
wouldn't go with those options. That's what ended up happening. Alright, we got 2 pictures left to take, so we are
I
at the end
haven't
of the
been
episode
here in
now.
Forever. So why do I feel like I was just
Start of the
here?
section, go left down a pathway,
This
bushes.
is the exact same path I was on during my nightmare.
Alright, so we
today.
need to go to the left. Through there? No. I'm actually really surprised, though, that we still haven't gotten Life is Strange 2 with a remake or remaster or just any sort of PS5 version for it. I am actually kind of surprised about that, because True Colors has had multiple versions. This one's obviously had, like, 3 versions now. Before the
Chloe,
Storms now
that-
had a couple of
That old fence is
versions.
part of the landscape now.
For some
The
reason,
path
that's the
behind
only
it
one
leads to
that,
the parking lot.
that doesn't have another version. I'm actually a little bit surprised about that. Well, that's probably for the better, again, because it was by far the longest one. Drags on forever. Ah, there's our bird that we need to take a photo of. Him getting bitch slapped was hilarious. Alright. Got that picture. And then go the pathway where Chloe went. Path, you'll be at the base of the lighthouse. Look to the left. And take a picture. Alrighty. Yep, we're almost done with episode 1, so if all the episodes are only an hour and a half, then we can get through 2 of them tonight. Ooh, that sucks. Sucks for him. But again, it's like, at first I would say, like, why would you be afraid or or actually get beaten up by him, but at the same time, again, he was probably on so many freaking drugs that he probably wouldn't be able to feel any pain or anything, so the other guy was. So Warren probably was kind of in a lose-lose situation with the whole thing. And our last picture of episode 1, let's go. Alright. It's our last picture for episode 1. Alrighty. And now we can finish episode 1. So yeah, we should be able to get through episodes 1 and 2 tonight.
Have a seat, Pete.
And then probably 2 more streams after that to get through the rest of the game, because I think Chapter 5 is fairly long.
You really took one for Team Chloe.
Or maybe it's Chapter 4 that's kind of long. I feel like one of them is
David
longer,
is
though.
indeed a step douche.
I'm sorry you had to experience it firsthand.
Oh, she's
You
already
have to live with
experienced it.
Has he always been this way?
Ever since my desperate mom dragged his ass to our home, I never trusted David.
Should have taken his
taken
photo
his
earlier.
when he flipped out on Kate today.
Well, that
would
wasn't
be
the
killer
circle button
blackmail
option.
material. Let's bust his ass.
He has some kind of weird agenda.
He has a lot of secret files. Rambo still thinks he's gathering enemy intelligence. Did you take a peek?
Files?
I
know
mean,
that
I
look. You
did,
peeked.
but
So, dish the dirt. Snuff videos?
it seems like it
Creepy
doesn't
photos
matter
of Kate
what
Marsh.
dialogue you pick
Other
in some of
Blackwell
these,
students.
because Chloe just knows
Dude
that you're
takes his job
lying and
too
calls you out
seriously.
for
He still
it.
thinks he's at war or something. He's a total surveillance fetish. Where are there spy cams in the house?
Yeah, there are.
Chloe, your house is under surveillance.
What are you talking about?
There are cameras all over the house. I saw it on a monitor in the garage.
I knew it. He's so hella fucking paranoid. I'll keep this a secret for now.
Sometimes ignorance is bliss.
No wonder I'm so miserable. Everybody in this town knows everybody's secrets.
Even yours?
Even yours?
Not anymore.
So what do you have on Nathan?
He's an elite asshole who sells bad shit cut with laxative.
Okay.
And he dosed me with some drug in his room.
What?
I met him in some shithole bar that didn't card me. He was too rich for the place and too wasted, and he kept flashing bills.
Just tell me what happened, Chloe.
Yeah, this sounds like it's going to go down a dark
I was an
path.
idiot. I thought he was so blazed it would be an easy score.
You needed money that bad?
Actually, yes. I owe big time. And I thought I'd have enough for me and Rachel if she showed up.
How much?
How much do you owe?
$3 grand plus interest. And before I could get a chunk of that from Nathan, he dosed my drink with some shit.
God, Chloe. I can't believe this. I mean, I do. Then what?
I know I passed out on the floor. I woke up and that perv was smiling, crawling towards me with a camera.
Go on.
Everything was a blur. I tried to kick him in the balls and broke a lamp. Nathan freaked, so I managed to bum rush the door and get the hell out. Max, it was insane.
I am so furious, I can't even speak.
Clearly she can't do
What
anything,
did you
because
do
they
then?
own the whole
I
town
figured I
pretty
would make
much.
him pay me to keep quiet. So we met in the bathroom.
And he brought a gun.
That was Nathan's last mistake.
What are
I
you going
mean,
to do? Pop a
I
cat
feel
in his
like
ass?
him and his
Let's
family
call the
would, like,
police. Screw
totally
that.
pay you, like,
thing you didn't tell
twice
anyone.
what you
Now I'm
need
bringing
just
the
to make
Walter
you
White gun
shut
on.
up.
I won't
If we're
always
being
be here to
honest,
save you.
like,
You were here
seriously.
today, Max. You saved me. I'm still
They
tripping
they
on
have
that.
enough money that they would
Seeing
just
you after all
probably
these
pay
years
you
feels like
twice that, and it's
destiny.
like a drop in the bucket, and then you won't have any problems. I think that's how bribery works. At least it seems like it's how bribery would work. They totally give you $5,000 or $6,000 just to shut the hell up and forget about it.
If this is destiny, I hope we can find Rachel. I miss her, Max. This shit pit has taken away everyone I've ever loved. I'd like to drop a bomb on Arcadia Bay and turn it to fucking glass.
Very nice. Kill all the innocent people, sure. Headache and flashback forward type of thing.
Oh no! Not again! Why is this happening to me?
I don't know why it's happening, because you got superpowers for some
here
reason. Fake deer. Alright, now we gotta work our way all the way back up.
Is Chloe still up there? I have to find out.
You see the giant tornado here? And then we have to rewind without that tree falling on my head this time. Or nearly falling on my head. Follow the fake deer. Or maybe it is real, even though it looks like a ghost. No, it's a ghost. Well, that almost could have gotten us killed, but that's okay, because we're
I've
fine.
never seen a storm like this in Oregon. Oh
Yeah,
my
I've never
Lord.
seen such a
The
fake tornado
is back.
either. Alright then. Oh, was I supposed to be... I guess I was supposed to go across there first. No, I wasn't. What am I supposed to do here? Without getting killed by the giant falling part of the lighthouse? I'm supposed to do something before the lighthouse hits. Or just get crushed. Does it actually let you get crushed? Oh, I see what we have to do.
Don't fuck around. Rewind.
I see what we have to do. I don't remember that, actually. Yeah, I legit don't remember that.
October 11th? Is this Friday? That's only 4 days away.
Oof. That's pretty bad.
Oh no.
So the canon ending is letting
Tornado is
Chloe
headed
die.
straight for the town.
I don't know if it is, actually, because technically, with double exposure, there's like one dialogue choice apparently you make early on.
I'm back.
And it can allow you to have her have
Man,
either
this sucks.
survived or
Max,
not.
what's going on? You totally blacked out.
So I'm not sure if there is a canon ending officially.
The town is going to get wiped out by a tornado.
Oregon gets about 5 tornadoes every 20 years. You just zoned.
No, I saw it.
And then I don't think
could
that there's
actually
any like
feel the
references
electricity
really
in
to
the
this
air.
game in
Come
the
on, take a
second
breath,
one
Chloe,
or
I'm not
in True
crazy.
Colors, so
But there's something
maybe
else
there
I
is,
have to
but
tell
I
you.
don't think there's much of
Something
one, except for some of the
hardcore.
characters
Talk
being
to me,
shared
Max.
through them. Like, because
I
I
had
think
this
David
same
comes
vision
back
earlier in class.
in Life is Strange 2,
When
and that's
I came
it.
out of it, I discovered I could reverse time. Like I said, not crazy.
But high, right?
Listen to me. How do you think I saved you in the bathroom?
By reversing time? Yeah, sure.
I saw you get shot, Chloe. Saw you actually die. I was able to go back and hit the fire alarm.
Okay, I see you're a geek now with a great imagination, but this isn't anime or a video game. People don't have those powers, Max.
Pick to
don't
let the
know
town
what I
die.
have,
I don't
but I
know what
have it.
option we're gonna end up having to
I'm
pick
scared
though when we get
shitless.
there.
You need to get high. It's been a hell insane fucking day.
Yeah, I don't know what option it's gonna make us pick there. Guess we'll find out.
What the hell is this?
Snowflakes?
It's
like
called
80
snow.
degrees. How?
Climate change.
Or a storm is coming.
It's called snow.
Start from the beginning. Tell me everything.
And now they talk. And everyone doesn't know what to say about that. It's called snow. It's Oregon. I'm pretty sure Oregon gets snow during the year. Actually, I don't know if it does because it's exactly where it is. I feel like it's more rain than anything else. Especially Washington being right there. Alright, well, in this next episode, we're going to be finding out a lot more, like having a lot more decisions we can actually make that actually have consequences and such. It's exciting. I don't know why you feel the need to tear down that picture, or that wanted poster. Alright, we get it. Everyone's just, like, looking at snow. And then we see that random thing of binders. That's gonna make sense later on in the game, of course, for anyone who's played it. Okay, so I'm curious to see what our choices were in this one. How popular were they? Hiding the truth was definitely the less popular option. Comforting Victoria was the more popular option. Helping Kate was also the more popular option. Wow, so I actually picked 3 of the 4 popular options. That's surprising. Oh, here we go. Didn't let Daniel draw your portrait, so that's basically 50-50. The petition's almost 50-50. Helped Alyssa, well, yeah, most people are going to do that because it's a trophy. Erasing the insults on Kate's thing. Water the plant. Dana had a pregnancy test? I didn't know that was a thing. Didn't touch Victoria's photos. Run on a dirty RV, so that's an uncommon one. Let the bird die? How did I let a... What bird are you talking about? You can break Chloe's snow globe? Man, there's some weird options in that. Or some really, like, obscure options. But I picked a lot of the most popular ones, actually. Yeah, I actually picked a lot of the more popular ones, which is surprising. You made fun of her. I'm sure I've done that before. And it's probably what I would have done if circle button wasn't coming into play with that. Alright, episode 1's done. It's not going to make me watch a recap of episode 1, is it? I would hope not. Alright, yeah, so that's it for episode 1, so the rest of the game is literally just the exact same thing. And, yeah, and then some of the later trophies are gold, whereas some of the other ones are just, you know, bronze and silver, so... Actually, I think most of the trophies in the game are bronze, except for that one other trophy, which is kind of interesting. Because this game does, like, reach that maximum amount of points for a game for trophies, at least from the old days of it. Oh, good, it doesn't make me watch the recap. That's nice. Thought it would make me watch the recap. Because originally this was released episodically, I believe. Back on PS3. Opening shot of looking at bedroom. How exciting. Yeah, we might be able to get through episode 2 tonight. See how long of an episode it is, though. I think this is the episode where Chloe keeps, like, getting herself killed for being stupid and doing stupid things. I think that's what this episode was, if I remember correctly. Then you have to keep saving her by rewinding time and stuff. I think that's what this episode was, if I remember correctly. Alright, can we just skip to getting up and actually playing? Apparently we cannot.
I am
We just have to
so
sit here for a
wrecked after
while.
staying up all night. I could use my rewind to catch a few more Z's, but maybe I better save my strength.
That would be quite nice, actually, to be able to do that. Get another extra hour of sleep some nights. Okay, this is dragging on way too long. Okay, I get it. We're on track 1. How do I... I'm hitting like every button on the controller and nothing is happening here? Is it just seriously gonna make me like sit here for a long time and listen? Or did I break the game? That's also a possibility. Yeah, I'm wondering if I might have broken the game here because she's just repeating the same scenes over and over again. Well, that's a new one, if that's what happened. Yeah, it's just repeating the same scenes over and over again, so I think I broke the game. Oh, no I didn't. Okay, I was about to say, like, I'm pretty sure I broke the game there. It's like, oh, no, we're not going to do anything here. We're just going to sit here and watch cutscenes for... Yeah, Captain, now you can't really skip most
Being
of
a
the cutscenes, but that
superhero is
one was
dirty
super
work.
weird because it was just,
I need a
like,
shower.
repeating the exact same scenes, like, three different scenes repeatedly for, like, no reason. Got Mail Master, breakfast is a go. No emoji. That was a lot of text in one short period of time. I have not killed the plant yet. The plant is
Even
actually
with all
still
this crazy
alive.
shit going on, it is so cool having Chloe back in my life
I think I have
again.
to water it again, right?
Drink up. It's got electrolytes.
Song sucks, never mind. I think the game broke. Yeah, I don't know. Will I do Before the Storm? I'll definitely do Before the Storm at some point in the near future. And then Double Exposure, I'm just kind of waiting, though, because it's probably still near full price. I just want to wait for it to go down a lot in price, especially because it's got a DLC we have to purchase with it, which is still ridiculous. I'm going to use the bathroom real quick, guys, and then we will get off to Episode 2 of the game. So I'll be right back. Alright, much better. It's a petty remaster in your opinion, just give us PS5 version. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised we don't get that.
I better not leave without my shower supplies.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Okay, Max, let's hit the showers now.
Courtney, seriously, do not forget I need those papers before tonight.
Some songs are good,
now.
some are bad, most
Thanks,
are good.
Sherry.
Yeah, of course, Victoria.
Yeah, the first one's the
I'll
bunny.
get the tests and papers to you this afternoon. I'm so honored.
Ow!
Oh, that seemed unnecessary.
Gross. The Vortex Club are such pigs. I'm glad I pissed them off.
I didn't think Kate was like this.
We actually go into Victoria's room early and do that? Probably not. It's Kate's room. Anything bad written on her board again? Oh, yep. Wrote bad things on it again. Of course they did. No, I don't think we actually can do that yet. More or less screwing around. Do you have to buy the Ultimate Edition? Yeah, I think you have to buy the Ultimate Edition. I think you might be able to buy the DLC separate by now, but I'm not entirely sure. Hello, Kate.
Hey, Kate. How are you doing?
I'm here. Thanks again for standing up for me yesterday. I needed that.
Anytime. That guy has issues.
Oh, wait, for True
Wasn't
Colors. I read
everybody
that
here?
for some reason as double
By the way,
exposure. I
Max,
was thinking of
do you
that,
still
but...
have my copy of the October Country?
Oh, yes, of course. It's great so far.
Yeah, True Colors, I
didn't
don't
realize
think you
Bradbury
had
was
to.
such a poet.
Can you please bring it back to my room this morning? I just need to take some notes for class.
Absolutely. I'll bring it by later.
Sounds good. Yeah, this looks absolutely disgusting. Pretty sure you're supposed to, like, wear shower shoes in all these situations, so you don't end up getting every type of fungus imaginable, just saying. Just want to hug Kate. Yeah, she's a good person, just got kind of screwed over
What's up,
unreasonably,
Kate?
unfairly.
School.
That's it? That video of you clubbing didn't look like homework.
Victoria, that wasn't me.
Oh my god, right.
Yeah, I wish they'd leave her alone, but
Don't be
unfortunately
shy.
they need the
I
conflict
think it's
of
awesome
it.
you set a tongue record on video.
You're going to be sorry someday.
Oh, boo-hoo. I'm sorry you're a viral slut. I'm sure she had fun.
Looks like it.
I know Nathan hooked her up. And you know he has the good shit.
Preach it, sister.
Yup, I still have goddamn paint all over my face. Good thing my faithful minions took their sweet time bringing me a towel.
I mean, you hear that there's a
We ran
shower
all the
running,
way.
so
Give
you
it
would
a
think that
rest,
there's someone
Taylor.
else
Now I know if
in
I'm in an
here.
accident, I won't rely on you or Courtney for help. You can hang out with Kate. Or Max.
She's a weirdo with that dumb camera.
I hate that I'm so quirky crap.
So after
Anyway,
she was nice
let's
to you
leave the link
yesterday,
to
now
Kate's
you're
video
acting
so
that way?
everybody gets a chance to see her in action.
You are such an evil biatch. I love it.
So what happens when all of the steam goes away? Oh wait, she wrote it in, like, lipstick or something. Never mind. I was about to say, were you just writing it in a steam? I don't think that's really going to do anything. Alright.
I better get
I think
dressed
we can
and go
erase
get
that, can't
Kate's
we?
book.
Yeah, we can erase that. That seems like the
Even if I can
nice thing
stop
to do.
one person from watching it, it's worth it.
It seems like it would only be positive consequences. Several other people in the showers. Yeah, this room looks like it would be absolutely nasty. Out of order. Who cares, you bitch? Why would you write that on that? That makes no sense. Random towel. Rachel is apparently a whore. Is this how boarding schools are? Seriously? Is this, like, actually how boarding schools are? I'm kind of curious now. Like, is this how weird they were at times? Alright, so we need to find a... Oh, how sweet. Yeah, we need to find that book. And I'm assuming that it has been taken by Victoria, because I think we have to go in there.
My desk is a pigsty, but I know it ain't there. And nothing here.
What about here?
Of course she just spilled soda on Kate's book.
And then you just...
Fast. Kate
Then
needs
you just
the book,
trash the
and
paper as
I
well.
don't want to add to her list of problems. Be gone, foul soft drink.
Why do you randomly... Why'd you
Aha,
pour it in a
you sneaky
glass?
book. You're
I
mine.
think college did that. Friendly people in the school. Exactly. Everyone's so nice in this school. Such a wonderful place for camaraderie and stuff.
I need to get dressed before I go there.
Okay, then. Alright, get dressed.
Maybe I'll just put on a shirt and jeans. Hey, Einstein had the same exact suit for every day of the week. And he couldn't even rewind time.
But you can rewind time. Alrighty, so let's take
now
this
I
to
can
Kate's
finally
room.
take this back to Kate before I'm late.
Private number? Oh, yep, that's totally not concerning at all.
Now I'm getting anonymous threats?
Kate? You in there?
Yes, I'm here. Come in, Max.
First, we take a picture of the bunny. Get that out of the way. And that's our first trophy for the episode.
Ouch. She left out Ham Nation.
Oh, yep, that's wonderful. So she's got one of those families. That's crazy obsessive.
Kate even makes notes in her Bible. My parents never once took me to church. I had nothing to rebel against. I don't know what to believe now.
Plays violin.
Kate is all alone dealing with this video bullshit. I hope her mother doesn't disown her.
I mean, it sounds like she was drugged, so I'd say that that's
Kate's art is
probably...
perfect for a children's book. Everything looks so fun.
Wasn't
and
she
colorful.
drugged? Isn't that
Positive.
sort of what's implied here?
Kate really has a doting father.
Yeah, I thought that was the case of this, that she was,
I
like,
had
drugged
no
or
idea
something.
that Kate ever hung out with Alyssa and Stella.
Hey, Kate. I brought your book.
Yeah, she did deserve a lot
Max,
better.
why did you step in between David and me yesterday?
I had no choice. David Madsen is an asshole.
You had the choice to not get involved. Nobody here seems to care about anybody.
Kate, I actually do care. So, what's the story with you and David?
Well, he's a total paranoid ass. He thinks I'm part of the Vortex Club. Yeah, right.
What's the Vortex Club?
Why does he think that?
And
I
why is
saw
it
the video.
a serious
You know
problem
how
of some
humiliating
kind?
this is for me?
I know this sucks, Kate, but
Because don't they, like, throw a massive
Tell me about
party
the
later
video
on in
and
the game?
maybe I can
So
help.
clearly they're not, like, a secret
Basically,
organization.
I went to one Vortex Club party and ended up making out with a bunch of people. And I have no memory of it.
That's awful.
So,
Sounds
how
very
did that
accusatory,
happen?
Max.
It's a long story.
And I'm pretty
still
sure it's
trying to
implied
sort it
that she
all
was
out.
drugged,
You have to
so...
tell me more than that. What happened at the party? Did you drink?
I swear to God, I had one sip of red wine, and then I drank water.
Not enough to get wasted, is it?
I don't get wasted. Ever. I take a sip at church, and I don't end up on a viral video, okay?
Yeah, so clearly
Did
she was
somebody
drugged.
drug you?
I remember getting sick and dizzy.
Go on.
Then Nathan Prescott said he would take me to the hospital.
Oh boy, yep.
How sick were you?
Sick enough to need a doctor. I thought I was dying, Max.
So, Nathan didn't take you to the ER.
All I recall is driving for a long time. Then I woke up in a room. I thought it was a hospital because it was so white and bright.
Go on. I'm listening.
Somebody was talking to me in a soft voice.
Yeah, this gets very
I thought it was
creepy.
a doctor until I heard Nathan and felt a sharp sting in my neck. And...
Are you sure?
Of course. You think I'm making this crap up. Why?
I don't, it's just what
No,
the
I'm
circle
just-
button tells me to do.
Being deductive, as usual. Then what happened?
That's all I remember. I don't know what happened. I woke up outside my dorm room the next day. I didn't have any marks or bruises, but I felt gross.
So, who took the video of you at the party?
I have no idea. Probably Victoria. She was there being her mean self.
Jesus, Kate. I'm sorry. This is serious shit.
How do I get a viral video taken down? I know it's
You
already
don't.
spreading. What if my church sees that? I need to know what to do.
Kind of sounds
Kate,
like they already have.
We'll figure it out. I'll check back later, okay?
Thanks, Max. You can put my book here near my bag.
Well, hopefully we're building a friendship with her, so maybe things will end up better when we get to that point,
So,
I think, in
Max,
this episode.
Can I ask you a question? And please be honest.
Uh-oh, this could be
Absolutely,
bad.
Kate.
This could go
Anything.
very badly.
I need to find out if Nathan Prescott helped me or hurt me after that party. Should I go to the police?
Oh... Well... I don't feel like either option's necessarily wrong in this case.
If you do that, they won't believe you. You're on video grabbing at all those guys, and they'll use that against you. Bad.
But I know I was drugged.
That's what you have to prove, not them. I'm just telling you how the cops in school will look at this. The video doesn't exactly back you up.
You make me feel so hopeless.
No, Kate. I just don't want you to get hurt anymore.
That seems impossible at this point. So that's your answer?
I think we
Yep.
should wait. There are other things going on that might help you.
But not right now. So I can walk down the halls with people calling me a viral slut. Thanks, Max.
Well, too bad. I'm very sorry. I wanted to help you, but apparently that was not the right answer.
Good job, Dr. Max. She didn't like what I had to say, but we need more proof of what
I mean,
happened.
we're not wrong on that. We do need proof of it because clearly they, like, own the cops here and everything, so having the proof would probably be a positive. Probably make things a little bit more doable. Food. 2 whales. Why not just do this all in one text? Alright, let's get moving. Let's go get some breakfast food. Alright, so next one is outside, right here. So we knock this one out real quick. Next picture. All the scaffolding. There's a trash can over here that we're going to need to pick from.
How hard is it to dump the trash into a bin? But I could
Release the Kraken.
Come on, squirrel.
Yeah, that's a
Time for your
totally
15
normal
minutes
thing to
of
do.
fame.
That is a totally normal thing to do. pull bread out of the garbage can and feed it to a squirrel. That's totally normal. Those squirrels are pretty tame, though. They're even more tame than the ones we had at Clemson. Alright, next one is when we head to the diner, so we got a few moments until we get there. So let's get moving. Yes, I know, it was another squirrel photo.
Max, come on over here.
Speak to this person.
What are you doing here?
Oh, nothing. Waiting for a call? I mean, I already took the call. Anyway, I wanted to rap about that action.
Hasn't this been a... Yeah, I don't know why this hasn't turned into like a movie or TV show, but...
Everything happened so fast.
I guess it's because it's already kind of playing
yes,
like
you
one.
do. I got knocked on my ass
It's
by
my
that
best
kid.
guess.
I'm some personal superhero.
You're a real everyday hero. You stood up to a bully, and it was awesome.
Even though you left me with said bully and ran off with that girl.
Yeah, that's my best guess, is that it's just because it already kind of plays like a movie, pretty much.
Just a pirate I used to know.
I bet you were
That's
glad
a
to see
weird
her
word to
blast
use
up in
for
that
it.
truck like a rock star. Which begs the question, why is Nathan Prescott getting psycho on you?
Let's not get
He's
involved.
dangerous. I don't want you to get involved. You got me there, but lay low. Nathan Prescott is going to get his karma soon.
Weird fucking week. Like that bizarro snowfall yesterday. Speaking
Yeah,
of
that was a bit
dystopia,
strange.
that drive-in is having a 70s Planet of the Apes marathon. Let's go ape!
Oh, no. Why? No one's gonna hit no normally.
No, I don't think I can
Dang it.
concentrate on going out to the movies.
Okay, so there are
I just
definitely
feel
some
like
bad
escaping.
endings coming the way this is going.
Be a damn dirty human. I'll go ape myself.
Real smooth. Yep. She's just being a total asshole to the one guy that's being nice to her, so... There are gonna be some bad consequences from this, I'm sure. Bad ending type of stuff. But that's what the circle button telleth.
David talking to Nathan cannot be a good thing. This has something to do with Kate. Or Rachel.
You picked no as well? Oh, okay. Now I don't feel as bad. The school has a bus service that, like, takes them around the city? That's kind of insane. God, how much money they spend to come to this school for a year. Good lord. I know it's in a small town, so at least, like, some of the expenses and stuff are cheaper, but... How much do they spend on that tuition per year? That's insane. You have your own bus service for a boarding school, for, like, a high school. That was just insane. Don't care too much for him. Yeah, I can understand her being with Chloe, but it's like, she doesn't need to be such a dick to him. I mean, he's been nothing but nice to her since they started out there, even if it's because he likes her. He's been nothing but nice to her, so she doesn't need to be a dick to him like that. And another long, drawn-out scene, so whenever we get to the diner, that'll be nice, because we can get another picture right there. Oh, looks like we can get, like, 2 pictures right there. Okay. So we'll already be at, like, 4 pictures at that point. So I think after this, they end up going to the junkyard, and then they go on the train tracks, and that's where Chloe... Actually, both areas, Chloe keeps on almost dying, or actually dying, and you have to keep rewinding. If I remember this one correctly. Didn't they already pass that gas station? Ugh, $4 a gallon. That's insane.
Yep.
I haven't seen that since,
I'm ready to cash my lottery ticket.
Glad somebody is.
Don't try to take it from me. It's mine.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Yeah, I haven't seen gas that bad since the start of the
Hope nobody steals
Ukrainian
my
war.
lottery.
Talk about going back in time. The diner looks exactly the same.
So you arrive at the diner, walk to the door, and look up at the sign on the room. And that sign is... Oh, I think they misspelled that, but... That's the sign that it is talking
I don't
about,
want
so
to go
let's
that way.
quickly take a photo. Yeah, Chloe does not treat... Or Chloe didn't treat Maxwell at all. I don't know, I mean... I feel like overall she did. Unless I'm just, like, misremembering stuff. Fish.
Look at all these flyers. It's so sad that nobody will read them.
And there's that RV again. I wonder if that could end up being important later on. Alright, so there's a dog we need to take a picture of now. Oh. Hey, puppy.
Stop that. Stop. No barky.
There's something creepy about that guy and his dog.
Yeah, they're a little strange. Wait, is that not what I'm supposed to do? Look past the homeless person. Oh, okay, so we have to go around the diner to take that picture. Alright. Interesting. Oh, okay, so yeah, that makes sense that the dog doesn't get scared. Alright, take a quick picture. And the next one is actually inside the diner, so we're making quick progress here, it looks like. Random homeless guy. Let's not speak to him, because I feel like that can't end well. It'll just be like that, asking for change. Bacon and eggs, only $6. Remember those days? It's been a while since we could get that. Oh no, Denny's, I think, still has pretty good prices. On some stuff. I haven't been to a Denny's
The smell
in
of
forever.
breakfast and the sound of clanging silverware makes me feel 13 again.
Fire walk with me. Always kind of manipulative toward Max and gaslight. Yeah, I mean, she does at times, for sure, but... I don't know, they've both been through... Or she's been through so much in this. I don't know. Do you know how to save Kate? I don't entirely know, and it might not matter because of how much we have to focus on hitting the circle button. Okay, nothing else until we get to the junkyard, so we can focus on the story for a moment.
Thank you, redneck poet. The poster doesn't mention whacked students with guns.
Alright, let's find a place to sit. Of course, she takes the one that already has crap on it, because that's logical. Denny's is expensive and they take too long. For some reason, I thought they weren't insanely expensive anymore, or ever, but maybe they are. Been forever since I've been to one.
And there she is. A lovely
Waffle
young
House is
woman.
always a good option, though.
How
It's
are you
fairly
doing,
cheap.
Max?
Hi, Joyce. It's nice to see you again. You look the same.
Waffle House is one of the more reasonably
Like I'm
priced
still
places.
a waitress at Two Whales after all these years.
No, like, you still look pretty.
Nice save, kid. You're still smart. But not that smart. Now you get busted for smoking pot. I heard the whole sordid story from David. I'm sorry this was how you had to meet him. He's a good man, no matter what Chloe says.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You do, but you're not
I
sure if
don't even
Circle's going to
smoke,
be
like,
correct.
ever.
Yeah, I guess we'll
It
see.
was almost an accident. It was very stupid. I'm sorry.
Oh, it surprised me fierce. I was hoping you could be a good influence in her
It's
life.
literally a bunch of video essays on why
I will
Chloe's a
be.
terrible character.
Promise.
I need to watch one of those then, because it's
I know
been so
things
long
were
since I
hard
played this
for you,
game.
Chloe. I feel bad I didn't call. Now my folks are in Seattle and I'm all alone at Blackwell. It's my karma.
You did the right thing. You moved forward with your life.
Speaking
I
of
did
breakfast
after
food
William
items, I'm
passed on.
slightly hungry and I
Chloe?
wouldn't mind going to the nearby
Chloe
Waffle
chose to
House.
stay angry. Anyway, I hope we see more of you. Chloe needs an old friend again.
Joyce, I am so sorry about
With
William.
Waffle House, just
I
always
have
get the
great
All-Star.
memories of him.
I'm glad, Max.
So, waffle,
That was his gift to
bacon,
us. Wonderful
eggs,
memories.
however you want them,
Even if Chloe
hash
doesn't
browns and
understand yet.
toast, and then just order it with coffee.
Chloe must have changed a lot during that time.
Oh, she hid all
Max
the
is the one that
phases.
abandoned Chloe to go to
Expulsion,
Portland right
running
after her
away,
dad died.
drugs,
Yeah, that
bad
is
boys,
true.
tattoos,
Even though I
piercings,
don't
blue
really know if it was
hair.
her choice, it sounds like her parents
Now
moved them
she's got to
away.
rebel against her stepfather.
I see why. I mean,
Do you? He's not as much of a hard ass as you think. But you did tell him you had a joint, right? You took that responsibility?
Yeah, he scared me.
It scared me when he said he might have my scholarship taken away for that stupid joint.
Nobody's in trouble over a doobie, Max. And I admire that you took the
Well,
hit
she
for Chloe.
understands that it wasn't
great
ours.
friend.
That's good.
But Chloe does push David, and it's not fair. He paid his dues in a war. He does care about her, along with all the students at Blackwell.
He cares about
He
Kate
cares
Marsh
about
that he
Kate Marsh.
was so mean
David
to.
mentioned her, but I stay out of his business. I won't patrol Blackwell, and he won't cook at the diner, you know?
I saw him arguing with Kate. I thought you might know why.
Nice try, Nancy Drew. But next to you, there's only one student I'm worried about. And she's not even in school anymore. So, now let's get down to the nitty-gritty. What do you want
Max
to
was at
eat?
Chloe's house the day he died. Yeah, that is true. Oh, so we're doing the waffle.
The last good Belgian waffle I had was here when I was 13 years old. So, bring it on.
Now finish your coffee. One Belgian.
The only thing that's changed on the menu are the prices.
Homestyle bacon and egg. Who says eggs and bacon? It's usually bacon and eggs. $5.50. Omelets for like $6, $6.50. Belgian waffle and fried fish. Why? Just why? Cereal for $1.25. Yeah, that's about right because it just comes right out of a box, little mini box. Ooh, the pancakes look like they'd be good. Hash browns are more than a bagel with cream cheese. I don't know about some of those prices. The coffee looks like a good price, though. Mineral water, various soda. It's been so long since I've been to a diner.
Waffle for the hungry girl, pronto.
It's been so long since I've been to a freaking diner.
Belgian waffle at 12 o'clock hot.
I love the
Definitely need to
delicious
at some point,
anticipation of
though.
breakfast.
Even if you count Waffle House as any sort of a diner, which it kind of is and also kind of is not. We had one in my hometown that was,
Get some beer and bacon before
it
I
had
die.
some good to it, like
a
it
diner,
had some
not a
decent
bar.
dishes and stuff to it, but
No
it just,
beer?
service eventually just slowed down
Looks
a
like you
lot,
had plenty.
and then just
Stick with
like,
bacon.
food quality wasn't all that amazing, service was kind of slow, it was such a tiny place too, it was really difficult to get service there, or just, you'd have to wait forever to get food. It was just a
No
small
beer?
town, local type
What
of
kind of
place.
dive is this?
I don't think most diners serve beer. Just saying.
This is like fourth dimensional deja vu. I keep going back in time.
I can
She's a
hear
good
your
mother,
stomach
yeah.
rumbling from here, Max. Here, you'll love this.
I'm drooling like a baby.
Still can't believe you're a woman. When I look at pictures of Chloe, speak of the devil.
The question is if you can get the Max kisses Chloe ending while only pressing circle. I guess we'll find out at some point.
Mom and Max.
I
together
honestly
again.
have no idea.
And Chloe's
'Cause I
looking for a
legitimately
free
have no
meal.
idea what this is going to look
Put
like.
your whole damn college fund on your tab.
I'm treating Chloe for breakfast.
Are you atoning for yesterday?
Oh God, Mom, please do not give Max any shit for that. She apologized.
I know she did. Max is a good girl. Woman. She's 18 now.
21 plus.
Too old to get lectures
for
from you,
what?
Sergeant Pepper.
Call him David if you don't want to be lectured. You only get one damn slice of bacon a day.
Ah, that seems rude.
You guys are still the same.
Another reason to blow this town. What is this shit on the jukebox? Now that that's out of the way.
Oh, beer, yeah. But like, they don't.
Let's talk
there
about
ain't no
your
way they're serving beer at
I
a
don't
diner.
have any
Never heard of that being a
explanation,
thing that
and I
happens.
can't explain why I saw that crazy fucking tornado.
I think
on,
my
that's
movie
just a
theater
daydream.
that's
I want
around
proof you
here
can rewind
might
time.
have some kind of
This is all
bar area
happening
to
so
it, but
fast.
I
We'll
feel
start
like it
slow.
just hasn't been a
Right
thing
here,
ever
now.
since COVID. I don't know.
I
I
can tell
just
you every
I
single
know it's
thing
in
you
there,
have in your
but
pockets.
I don't
You
know.
have X-ray vision, dude? I don't even know what's in my pockets. Let me see. Okay, Max. Impress me.
I remember the one in Cincinnati
Some
was
old
cool
junior?
because
Nada. Not
ooh, so we're gonna have to
impressed.
rewind here
Okay,
in a second.
psychic girl. Let me show you what's actually in my pockets.
The one in Cincinnati, I think you could get beer going in, and that one was like a block from my apartment.
That was beyond
I
epic
see
fail.
change, a
You
note,
made me wanna
and
believe.
cigarettes.
Okay, Max. Study every item
All right.
carefully and don't
Panda
forget anything.
keychain, or panda with a key. 7 cigarettes. 86 cents. And a warning ticket. Let's rewind it. And he's been dead for years nowadays. I don't even know if there's one. I don't think there is one
This
around
is me
here.
telling you what's inside your pockets.
Yeah, I don't think
Okay,
there
Max.
even is one
I'm
right
hella
around
ready.
here. There's one closer to where I work, but
Some money.
Clearly I'm rich as fuck. How much do I have?
86 cents.
86 cents.
That's right, living large in Arcadia Bay.
You
So
claim
that
you
was
don't
cool.
know
Show me
what's in
more.
the pocket, but okay then, whatever.
I'm pretty sure you have cigarettes on you.
Yes, you know I'm a smoker. But how
It
many
was 7 of
cigarettes?
them. That was 7 of them.
7 cigarettes.
A superpower that allows you to count cigarettes. Cool. Amazing. Something else in my pockets?
Keys.
Your car keys.
Duh, way too easy. I need details. Describe my keychain.
It's a panda.
A cute robot panda keychain.
Not bad, Super Max. You do have that Irish luck, Caulfield. What else?
I think
A
that that's a
parking
little
ticket.
bit more than
You
luck
know
at
me
this
well.
point.
But what is the exact time I was
Oh
busted?
crap, I don't know. Oh no, I don't know. Uh-oh, I'm not actually sure.
10:34 a.m.
Booyah! Max can tell time.
Okay, I guessed on that. That was all luck. I didn't pay attention to that. I know. I had to click triangle there, unfortunately.
I literally just got chills all over my
I've been
neck.
having to click other buttons to even progress the game, unfortunately. It's not like with the Walking
have
Dead
powers.
games where you really could just do one
Take
button the
that
whole way
crap
through.
off the table,
It's not
Chloe.
quite the same way this time
Sure,
around,
Mom.
unfortunately. Damn, that looks good.
How's the food, Max?
Better than I remembered.
Very good save.
Man, I'm hungry like the wolf.
Clearly.
I am freaking out about what just happened. You have to show me more. Something way cooler so I will believe you without any doubt.
I will predict the future.
No way.
Okay. Unless you can't get back. Yeah,
Now,
because
pay
some areas you
attention
just have to get
everything
through
that
them.
happens in the next few moments, so you can dazzle Chloe with your mad power.
Alright, what's gonna happen? Uh-oh.
Did you break another cup? Really? No refill for you.
Shh. Now I gotta take this call and leave my breakfast. Hey, where is my partner?
You're a dick.
Don't slap me, bitch. Take your fight club outside.
He started it.
I'm finishing it.
Alright. So he broke a cup. Had to... Cup pulled out. There was a little fight.
That's the best song I've
This
heard
is
yet.
sure the hell better than that other garbage.
And then some kind of new
I
song
think
played.
our jukebox is headed for Davy
Or
Jones's locker.
actually it broke.
So, what are you waiting for?
Okay.
I'm going to predict 4 events that will happen in the next 30 seconds or so.
Alright, so we're gonna say that the cop drops his glass.
The cop drops his glass, and Joyce argues with
I
him.
think that was the cop.
So, what happens next?
Alert on the cop's radio, and his partner
The
leaves
cop
on him.
gets an emergency alert on his radio, and his partner in the car leaves without him.
Well, let's just see how this goes down.
Then,
Justin and Trevor are fighting.
that
and
one.
Joyce breaks it up.
This is getting good. Can't wait to see what happens.
And then the jukebox goes crazy. Is it the butterfly
The
landing on
jukebox
it?
goes crazy as
I feel
a
like it's got to be the
lands
butterfly.
on it.
That seems like the right thing,
Pretty
because I didn't pay
bizarre,
that much
Max.
attention.
But let's see if everything happens like you said.
Or did was the trucker the one that broke his mug? That might be the problem. It might have been the trucker.
Oops.
That is
Did
so
you
wrong.
break another cup? Really? No refill for you.
Shh. And now I gotta take this call and leave my breakfast. Hey,
How's the
where's
boo?
my
Oh, we
partner?
just got it, yeah.
You're a dick.
Oh, so
Slap me,
cool.
bitch. Take your fight club outside.
He started it.
I'm finishing it.
That is wild.
Yeah, I didn't see what... Oh, it was a cockroach. Well, dang. Well, she wasn't even watching the jukebox, so how would she know?
This is
She
a
wouldn't
sad
know.
day in Maxville.
This is sure the hell better than that other garbage.
I think our jukebox is headed
Alright,
for
I don't
Davy Jones's
think that's
locker.
gonna be enough, is it?
So, what are you waiting for?
Dang it. I guess I didn't pay close enough attention.
I'm going to predict 4 events that will happen in the next 30 seconds or so.
Okay, so the trucker will drop
the trucker
his mug.
drops his mug, and Joyce rips him a new one.
So, what happens next?
Then the cop partner leaves.
The cop gets an emergency alert on his radio, and his partner in the car leaves without him.
Well, let's just see how this goes down.
And then Joyce stops
Justin
the
and
fight.
Trevor are fighting, and Joyce breaks it up.
This is getting good. Can't wait to see what happens.
And finally, a cockroach crawls into the
The
machine.
jukebox goes crazy as a cockroach crawls.
All right,
in.
we got it right
Pretty
that time.
bizarro, Max. But let's see if everything happens like you said.
Yep, we got it right that time.
Oops.
Did you break another cup?
Oh, way to go, Mom.
No refill for you.
Shh. And now I gotta take this call and leave my breakfast. Hey, where is my partner?
You called it. But he's off to go bust some skaters.
You're a dick.
Don't slap me, bitch. Take your fight club outside.
He started it.
I'm finishing it.
Trevor and Justin must be in love. You predicted a cockroach on the jukebox?
It's because I
Pledge
can
allegiance to
rewind
Max and
time.
the power for which she stands.
This isn't a toy, Chloe. I do have to be careful how I use it.
Screw that! Of course it's a toy. The best toy ever. You can bang anyone with no strings attached, rewind time, and boom! It's like it never happened.
Grow up.
Maybe you made a move on me and I would never know.
Yes, that's what I did.
You can rewind time, Max. That's fucking insane. We have to play.
I don't have time.
You did not just say that. Check out your nose. Too much blow?
No, that has
Hey,
something to
you
do
okay?
with overusing
Too
your
much
powers a
excitement.
bit.
See what happens when we hook up again?
Then, let's go to one of my secret lairs and fully test your power. You need a sidekick to guide you.
Okay, Girl Wonder.
Not have
Show
school
me the
today
way
or
to Chloe's
something?
cave.
Man, boarding school's interesting. Apparently they can just do whatever they want.
Okay, Supergirl, let's go to my secret place. Don't even answer. We have places to go and people to do. Come on, before Mom starts some more shit. Let's bail.
It's Kate Marsh from Blackwell.
Big whoop. You don't call me once in 5 years.
Oh
and now you're all
no!
some biatch
Oh
CFO at school.
no! What's this
I see
gonna
how you roll.
do?
So go ahead, chat up Kate Marsh from Blackwell. I've got other people to hang out with too.
Oh no! No! Oh, we're not gonna end up saving her, are we?
Bye, Joyce.
No! Yeah, we're definitely headed towards some bad choices.
She'll survive you not taking that one call. Now
I
follow me.
don't know about that.
Max, so we can seriously tap your power and
Remember this
rule
game
the
gave you so
world.
much trauma, drove you from the series. And this game,
hope
very
Kate
old
doesn't
account,
get
really
upset
don't
at
like the
Nancy.
story. Well, that's highly unfortunate. That's not going to end well for us. So they took the cue from Telltale, and it seems that Circle tends to be the bad option. That seems to be the direction we're going in. Alright, off to the junkyard, aka a place where Chloe gets herself killed like 5 times and you just have to keep rewinding. But there are a couple of pictures we can get here.
Wait up, Speedy.
Dude, this is gonna be so cool.
Slow down. Wait for me to get your present.
You can just back time up. We'll have to test you now to make sure.
Headed out. See you later. Thanks for stopping by,
Welcome to
TJ.
American Rust, my home away from hell.
VOD will be up tomorrow, of course.
It suits you.
Max, do you know how awesome this is? I get my best friend back, and she's also supersized.
We don't know for how long.
Exactly why it's time to have fun.
Are you kidding? After yesterday, I'm kind of over guns, Chloe. Freaks me out that you have one.
Don't you trust me?
Yes, but not that
No,
gun.
I don't, because the first
have
thing
more
you
power
did
than
with
an
it
army.
was
Don't get
pointed
scared
at
of my
me.
little toy.
So no thank you.
Besides, we need it for the test.
I do not trust you at all because you literally broke the first
Strength?
rule of gun
Yuck.
safety.
You are so cute. You haven't changed a bit.
And now you're breaking another rule of it in that you're drinking beer.
Okay, let's do this. Can you find 5 bottles while I prep the shooting range?
Beer and guns? Nice combo.
You can handle it. Now go find us 5 bottles, pretty please.
Yeah, this is not going to end badly at all. Break every rule of gun safety, why not? But we do have to find some bottles laying around, so we got to do that, and we got some pictures to take. So I think one of them is the school bus here, yep. Alright, get a picture of the school bus. Oh, apparently not.
Stupid bottle.
Ooh, that's unfortunate. I bet we can rewind that.
Look what we have here. A cute little bottle for the taking.
Okay, so how do we get it down without breaking it? Do we have to stand here? Stand to the side of it?
Stupid
No, definitely not what we're supposed to do. Well, we'll figure that one out later. Ah, that's what we need to do.
Break time.
Alright, let's take our first bottle here.
Hello,
Where exactly did
bottle
she
number
put
1.
it?
4 more to go. So sad to look at a grounded boat. I wonder who owned that and where they are now.
Oh, you got all those notes and everything. So did it save the picture here? Did it actually take the one from here? No, it did not. That's weird, so that wasn't where I was supposed to take it from, I guess.
It's hard to believe that was once on the road, filled with dozens of students.
Guess I have to take it from a very specific angle. Huh, I wonder why it didn't work the first time. That's weird. Oh well, we got it now. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why it didn't work the first time. Now we have a washing machine.
I wonder how many generations of fashion went through that washing machine.
And then we go up to the train tracks here, and... Nope, nothing's happening here. What about bottles? Birds?
Thanks for the tip.
Eat shit and live. There goes the train. Alright, so it said something. It mentioned a washing machine here in the guide, so it says... Turn left once you've made it to a... Oh, okay. Gotta go this way.
Wowzer. That looks exactly like the same dough from my tornado vision.
Ooh, yep. It does.
That dough is the perfect photo op.
Alright, let's pull that back just a little bit. Ah, there it is. Alright, where do we need to take that picture from? It's not scared of us, apparently, which is nice. Alright, got that one done. 3 more. Alright, it's not until Chloe does another stupid thing with a gun. So we got a few moments until that happens. A piece of clothing.
This was an old school punk shirt.
Cool. And I don't actually know where the rest of the bottles are, so this may take a little while. There's one. That's 2 of them done. Perfect.
Boom. Only 3 bottles left.
And then over there's nothing. That's the little shed over there. I bet there's one in there, though. Oh, hello, Warren. And they're making up. That's good for her, I guess, or good for him, at least.
Oh, poor thing.
Random
They
melted
left you here all
doll,
alone.
because that's a normal thing to see. Should probably go get a tetanus shot after this. Alright, 3 bottles.
3 down, 2 more to go. Talk about finding a bottle in a haystack. This looks like a graffiti
There's
museum
one.
for Chloe and Rachel. I bet I can find out more about Rachel here.
Oh, okay. Perhaps
One
we
more
can.
bottle to go. I want to die. Jeez.
Charming.
Who wrote this? So Rachel did go to a Vortex Club party. This flyer is dated right before she disappeared.
Okay, then.
They would have gone all the way to Los Angeles for a rave. Looks fun.
Chloe was here. Rachel was here. Can we ride
Now
Max
we're
was here
officially a
now?
trio. We just have to find Rachel.
Oh, I hope they're not going to be mad about me doing that then.
That kind of hurts.
Bracelets.
Now, what's up with this weird secret relationship? Sounds like Rachel was confused about it, maybe even ashamed. I wish she knew. They really were besties. That could have been me instead of Rachel.
Alright, so we're getting all sorts of bits
Rachel
of information
songs.
here.
I wonder if Chloe would ever make me a mixtape.
Maybe she will someday. It'll depend on how this game ends, though, and what ending we end up getting with the circle button. This is the only choice that really matters at all, and it's the very last one, and nothing that you do before it actually does end up mattering all that much. In the grand scheme of things, and we could just shoot that water bottle looking one there, but no, we gotta find glass instead. Oh, a football.
The Bigfoots were here.
Or just a piece of trash.
Way heavier than I thought.
And why did you pick that up? Ah, okay. I didn't even know that's what we were going for. I didn't even see that bottle up there, but okay. Accidentally figured that out.
Voila. Now I can deliver this bottle booty to Captain Chloe.
Yep. That's not good. I don't think we're moving in a good direction with her. I feel like that's not going to be a good ending. So that really kind of sucks. Because I don't think I've ever actually saved
Thanks,
Kate
Max.
in my previous playthroughs, or if I did, it was only in one of the two that I've done before.
Wait, one more for the road.
You're serious about this?
Yeah, this is going to
We're
end
gonna
real
shoot
well,
all
isn't
these
it?
bottles without wasting a single bullet. Max, you have to help me aim.
Well, let's see. You're exactly, like, 3 feet away from it.
Show me the way, Max.
I need to see you shoot first.
She's going to end up, like, killing herself.
Show me the way.
Aim to the
Aim a
right.
bit to the right.
Sir, yes, sir. Oh, yes!
God, that's like a 38 special. It doesn't have that much recoil.
That was so fucking cool. Now for the second bottle.
Actually, it almost looks like
Max,
a 22
where do I aim?
revolver.
You're on target. Pull the trigger.
God, it almost looks like a 22.
Now, Max, where do I
Aim slightly above.
Right between the eyes. Watch out, Nathan. Now that is fun. Let's pump up the volume and find me another target. I want to get creative here.
Oh, God.
Give me something to shoot, Max.
She's about to probably kill herself here. Let's see if we
take
make it
out this
happen.
wheel rim on your left.
Taking out the wheel rim now.
It's gonna go badly. Oh,
Hella yes!
that was actually what I was supposed to do.
Nice shooting, Tex.
Now
Okay.
that's what I'm talking
I didn't
about.
realize that's what I was supposed to do.
Like, never? So I want one more uber cool trick shot.
How about using that junker for a target now?
You really think she's
Dude,
going
I need
to
a
miss
target
it?
before I shoot.
I want to see that windshield go down.
Watch out for flying glass. You guys better run for cover. Yet the bottle remains.
Oh, okay. So we have to bounce it. Bumper.
How about aiming for the left tire?
Oh, no, that's not what I
Adios,
was asking
spinning
about.
Wheel of death.
One of the bumpers. Well, that works too. That works too. That was a trick shot, alright. You're just shooting guns. I haven't been shooting in a while.
Superhero. Now it's your turn to bust a cap.
Yeah, it's been a little while.
I don't know.
Max, your nose. Damn.
Just haven't had time,
don't
really.
Feel so
I sleep so late on the weekends. At least on Saturdays, I sleep till like 2 in the afternoon at this point because I have such a long drive to work that I'm exhausted by then.
You freaked
I'd
me
like to
out
go out
there.
to the range at some point
Do
if
you
I get
feel
a
any
chance,
better
but
now?
honestly, like I said, Saturdays I just sleep
little.
super late now just
Thanks
to catch
for
up on
helping
it.
me. Just give me
Sometimes
a
sleeping
minute.
off a hangover each day, but
Too
each
much
Saturday
action
and
for
Sunday, but you
Arcadia?
never know.
Maybe not enough.
Haven't since stepfather
This is
passed.
kind of fun. Scary and stupid, but fun.
Let me know when you
I'm
feel
sure I
like
will
it.
next time I go home,
this
but I don't
power
know when I'm
really
gonna
messes
head
with my
back
head.
home. Maybe probably around the
God, I
4th of
feel
July,
lonely.
actually.
I better go chat up Chloe.
Okay, so
Look at her. Chloe can even chill out playing with a gun.
okay, so what exactly do we have to do for this? Walk up to her and you'll be prompted to take a photo. Ah, there we go. Yeah, this is definitely a good lesson to people playing this game. Please, if you ever want to go shoot a
Okay.
gun, please do
Looks like you're
exactly
ready
the
to lock and
opposite
load.
of everything that Chloe does in this game.
I don't know about this.
Are
Quite
you
simply
afraid
put,
of
do the
getting in
opposite of
trouble?
everything that Chloe does in this.
Oh, boo-hoo. Max is afraid. I know you can handle this. And I'm here to guide you. Make me proud,
She's clearly
sister.
not comfortable with it, Chloe. She's very clearly not comfortable with it.
It's Thelma and Louise. Or is it Bonnie and Clyde?
Excuse us, Frank.
Oh, sorry, Chloe. Don't let me get in the way of your bonding. I heard the gunshots and the breaking glass. It's cute that you're playing with guns. Just like me at your age.
We're not anything alike, man.
We both need money. In fact, you need it so bad, you owe me a shitload, don't you, Chloe? Huh?
You'll get your money.
Don't they all say that? You know, even when they're broke and acting tough? What are you hiding there, girlie? Let me see.
Where did you get that bracelet?
Uh-oh.
A friend, and it's none of your goddamn business. You're my business now.
That's
and I...
Rachel's bracelet. Why the fuck are you wearing her bracelet?
Calm yourself, all right? It was a gift.
No, it wasn't.
Uh-oh.
You stole that shit. Give it to me right now, asshole.
You better step back before you regret it, girl. I mean it. You want me to cut you, bitch?
Please. Please, step back.
Well, you don't even know how to
You're
hold the
kidding.
damn thing,
Put
so...
that down.
Well, that's actually probably the right
Come on,
option, is to not shoot.
Shoot me.
He's just a junkie, and then you'd go to... well, I don't know if you go to prison or
You're
not,
more
but...
like Abbott and Costello. Nice piece. I'll consider this interest on your loan. Thanks. You have until Friday.
Well,
to
I
pay
mean,
me, or I'll take
technically
you down
that's
with
at least
this
some of the
interest.
money solved.
Have a good play, kids.
Yeah, that's at least technically some of the money dealt with.
You really stood your ground.
I freaked. I don't like
Yeah,
guns.
exactly. So why did you give it to the person that
It'll be hard to
doesn't
keep
like
Nathan
them?
off my ass. My step shit will have his other gun sealed in an electrified bunker by now.
Sorry, Chloe. I've never held a gun on a human being before. Not cool.
I know, Max. Really. I'm actually relieved it worked out this way instead. And there are more guns out there. Let's blow. My secret lair didn't feel secret today. At least Frank is gone. He won't fuck with us again. He just wants his money.
Exactly. So maybe we made the right choice with all of it.
Frank took Chloe's gun because of me.
All right, next picture isn't until we go back to the school.
Wow.
So we've got some time.
Why did Frank have Rachel's bracelet? We need to talk
Oh,
about
right.
this
Yeah,
later,
we're going to walk
but
the train
I
tracks,
better
and
follow
Chloe's
Chloe
almost going to
now.
die multiple times.
Chloe's
and it's
waiting
probably
to go
going
for
to
a
die
walk.
several times.
I can't believe you basically gave him my gun. Here you go, Frank.
Oh,
can't
what,
keep getting
what
mad.
exactly were you expecting me to
Especially
do?
for stupid shit.
I'm not mad. It adds up in my mind as people letting me down. And I just liked having that gun, man.
Now you have me to protect you.
I'm just glad you were here.
Me too. I think. Chloe, Why the hell are you hanging around scary losers like Frank? It's weird.
Let's take a break and I'll talk.
And somehow you're gonna get your legs stuck in the train track.
Feels like a different world, huh? I wish we could stay forever.
Can we build another pirate fort and keep the world out?
We need a new secret hangout. At least Frank wouldn't find us. Are you okay, Max?
Seriously, Chloe, this is scary. What if Frank tries to track us down?
I'm sorry, but Frank isn't as hardcore as he fronts. All he cares about is his cash, stash, and mangy dog.
Chloe, are you for reals? Frank just took your gun and threatened us. He's armed and clearly dangerous.
Max, I know. Crazy shit is the new normal for me. That's why I plan to leave Arcadia Bay without paying Frank off.
Now, tell me exactly what's going on between you and Frank.
Lots of
Does
plot.
he have a last name?
Frank Bowers, he's just a dealer, where I get my weed. The one in your joint, remember? Anyway, Frank and I kind of hung out.
Oh, okay then.
Is this your bad boy phase?
No, it's my trying to scrounge some quick cash so Rachel and I could get the hell out of here phase. Frank had quick cash, that's all.
That's it?
No. I want to know how Frank got Rachel's bracelet. What do you think?
My brain is
I don't
fried.
know anymore. My brain is so fried from all this. I need a mental enema.
It's so weird talking to you about this insane crap. We haven't hung out this much since we were tweens, and it's like no time has passed. I wish Rachel was here to meet you.
Why?
I bet she would hate me.
You're not that different. She has a great eye for images and for art. Plus, she's a smartass like you. We would all be hella best friends forever.
I know she must be as cool as you are. I have no doubt we'll meet soon.
Railroad tracks always make me feel better. I have no idea why.
Kerouac knew. It's the romance of travel and movement. The sound of the train whistle at night.
Look at the beat poet here.
I'd rather be a good photographer.
You are. You just have to stop being afraid.
Perfect.
Uh-oh. Wow, good job! Seriously, how does Chloe get through her day-to-day life without, you know, everything going wrong consistently?
The train. Oh shit.
Like, how the hell does she get through her everyday life without being dead by now? She makes stupid decisions like this. I'm sorry, but I can't feel too much sympathy for some of her stupidity.
Damn! Something is blocking the drum.
Hurry!
Okay, so that's not gonna work.
Shit! I can't budget at
So yeah,
all.
this one takes a few times of seeing her die, I believe, to get through it. I don't think you can get through it in a single try. Alright, take the crowbar.
Use this bad boy.
I might just let it sit for a little while. Which way is the train coming from?
The train's coming! Max, please!
I don't see any train.
Max,
Which way does it
get me
come
out
from?
of here!
No, seriously, where is it? Oh, there it is. It doesn't even show it. Boo, that's boring.
Please, get me out of here!
Okay, Chloe, we will get you out of there. Just chill the F out. We can rewind time if we need to.
Max,
as we slowly collect items. An axe?
Okay, what can I slice with this?
Go Saul. Cut the leg off. Can we use any of that? Yeah, let's take some pliers.
Now I can pull
Now
a
we got
total
some
MacGyver.
tools. Alright.
Damn, something is blocking the drum.
Nope, that didn't work. Oh, that's too bad. Let's keep going back further, though. Because we get to keep the tools, so it's totally fine. I'm assuming...
Max!
Axe!
I
Wait,
don't
what?
want to use this axe. Good Lord,
I just
she's
had
not
to
a
see what's
zombie.
gonna happen with
Find
that.
another way.
Okay, let's open the fuse
it's not
box.
Max, please!
Pliers.
Which wire to cut?
I don't know. Cut them all.
Now that's the right cable.
Oh, that was the right cable?
Yes, I did it.
Yeah, you probably just did something like that could be bad.
You
If that
saved
train
me
had
again.
derailed or something, that would have been a serious
Crazy.
problem.
Now we're totally bonded for life.
Damn, that was close.
Aren't you glad I took you away to a nice, quiet, desolate spot?
It was cool to spend time in your lair, but I have to get back to school before my next class.
Since you're the mysterious superhero, I'll be your faithful chauffeur and companion.
My powers might not last, Chloe.
That's okay. We will. Forever.
Alright. Took a few tries for you. Yeah, that one's a little bit tougher. Alright, so our next photo
Thanks for,
is once we
Chloe.
go to the
Right on
science
time for my art
classroom.
Thanks for coming with me. Sorry to be so boring.
Nothing exciting ever happens to us, right?
Listen, your rewind power has to be connected to that snow yesterday. That might explain your tornado vision.
I don't see how. It's so friggin' random.
Wake up, Max. You saved my life twice now. You
Could have
altered the
saved
course
it
of my
more times
destiny,
if I had
yours,
picked the
and
wrong
whoever-
things for her to shoot at.
Do you know about chaos theory?
It means shit happens, right?
No, crazy shit happens. Because it can. And will.
Why me? I'm just a geek girl in some small town.
A perfect example of strange attractors? Don't they teach you kids anything at Blackwell? We have a tornado.
Yeah, it's an art
rewind
school. They
power,
don't
and
teach
free
stuff
snow.
like that that's
Hello,
actually
Armageddon.
important.
So let's party with your power, Rockstar!
Like he said, Professor Price, a superhero needs a sidekick.
How can it be such a shitty week and yet one of the best of my life?
Because we're back in action again.
Alright. Guys, it's getting to about 3 hours, and like I said, tonight's stream is going to be a little bit shorter. I got a really busy day tomorrow, so I want to get some decent sleep. So I think I'm going to call the night here, but this has been interesting so far. It could have been worse at times, but it definitely could have been better. So, yeah. Thankfully, though, the game does seem to be a little bit shorter than I remembered it being, so probably... We're close to the end of episode 2. And then after that, we've got, obviously, episodes 3, 4, and 5. So, might be able to get through it in 2 more streams, actually. And then after that is, of course, Before the Storm. But that might not be done immediately after this. We might play something else first. But so far, 30% of the trophies unlocked. We've gotten every photo so far. Burp. We've gotten every photo so far through the first, 8 of that episode. So, yeah. Progress is coming along. Don't know. I probably won't be streaming tomorrow. I think I'm going to go see Final Destination Bloodlines tomorrow. It actually looks really, really good, and it's getting really good ratings. So, probably going to go see that tomorrow and probably be back on streaming on Friday. So thank you all for tuning in. I will see y'all in a couple of days.